stride.
Final day of the week, Friday, August 15th, 2025. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. I'm Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. That's Zachary Helverson. We made it to Friday. No Creasel today, no Sauce today, but Marnie's going to be here early, like at 6. Because then at 8:15, AJ Mansour, Eric Nordquist, Brian Oak, who's going to be here, and then Taylor Heisey and Parker Fox square off. So fun room later. And I think Parrish is coming in as well. At least on Wednesday he said he was.
I think so, yeah. You know, this is the first time in the Initials tournament where I like all 5 competitors.
Honestly, it's a rare thing.
It really is.
With the groups we have assembled,
yeah, it's just, geez Louise. There's always one. You know, it's like, man.
Yeah. Might also be the first group that all likes each other.
That's a good point.
Because, man, the rivalries have been intense.
That's true. That is true, yeah. That is true.
A lot of off-air hatred. I got a lot of texts. Why would you ever pair me with that a-hole?
Yeah. I got a summons to appear in a court of law.
Yep.
Do you get summoned to go anywhere else? Can you only get summonses for a court of law? Can you get summoned to a Dairy Queen?
You can, if you're a spirit, you can be summoned.
Oh, touche. I'm not a spirit.
No.
I have spirit. Yes, I do. But I'm not a spirit.
Not yet.
You're not going to ask about my level as a spirit?
How about you?
Not ever.
Yeah, well, no. I don't think you want to know.
Think about how different life is when you're older. When you lost the "we've got spirit, yes we do, we got spirit, how about you?" If your crowd, because you were like the road team, couldn't muster a response, the level of embarrassment was, why go on?
Yeah, I know.
That team is laughing at us because their fans screamed about how much more spirit they have.
Yeah.
Like 6 of us responded, and then they laughed because they couldn't hear us.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing. Let's just go home.
3rd game of the year, my junior year. First quarter, tied game. Their crowd crushed us so much that they called the end of the game. They just forfeit. They said, you guys must forfeit. They've got so much more spirit.
Yes.
That it doesn't
Yes,
matter
they do.
which team is better. They've got spirit. Yes, they do.
Right.
You do not
No.
have spirit.
That's too bad.
It was sad.
Yep, school should have spirit. It's actually right in the title there, school spirit, right?
Yeah, school spirit. That's
We
right.
learned to not ask. We would just say, we got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. So bleep you.
Oh,
Okay.
that's aggressive, and I like it.
Yeah. We don't need to know if you have spirit.
No.
We got enough for both teams.
I did. Speaking of summoning, we did that year one time and did summon a dark spirit.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Didn't mean to.
It's you never mean to,
No,
but
yeah.
next thing you know, you're starting to speak very angry, evil language.
Yeah.
And you're like, how did that happen?
It was Beetlegeist.
You know, the thing about that we've got spirit chant, too, is it always theoretically, on paper, it starts out really nice. It really does. It's like, hey, I've got a lot of school spirit. Do you have school spirit? It's just a question.
Yeah, how about you?
It's not a competition yet, right? It's just how about you? And then the other group would be like, why, yes, thank you for asking.
Yes, we do. It's weird that you asked.
I do, but I didn't hear what you said. Do you have spirit? And then you go back and forth. And then at some point, it would turn hostile.
Yeah.
And some a-hole would start chanting, we've got more.
Yeah.
Like, think about that if that happened at church, Zachary. If you and I go to church and I'm like, Zach, I have a lot of faith. Do you? And you say what?
I have a lot of faith. Do you?
Yeah, I already said that I do.
Yeah.
I was just asking if you do. I do have faith. Do you?
I have faith.
I've got more.
Oh, my.
I've got more.
Heavens.
I've got more.
Right, see.
It's like, calm down,
This is
PA.
getting scary, kind of. Do you think houses do that to each other if they're haunted?
That's a good. You think liquor stores?
That's a good bit.
Oh, well done.
Now that, my friend, would be a great ad campaign.
That would be a good TV commercial, especially if they were right next to each other.
Yeah.
Just standing on the corner, just yelling at each other.
Yeah.
We've got more spirits.
What if one of them runs out of product?
Oh, no.
That's a really inappropriate time to yell, we've got more. You're really rubbing it.
right.
Or you sold out your entire inventory.
That's a good point. You're right. Yeah.
You're so popular, we don't have any spirits left. You guys bought all of it. Trucks don't show up till Tuesday. We just did 7 minutes on We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you?
That was improv comedy.
That was 7 minutes.
That was
almost.
I almost said at its best, but I'm not going that.
No.
I was just saying it is. That
No,
was
that-
improv comedy. We didn't discuss that.
No, like 4 minutes ago, I was referring to when your team would get its ass kicked in the battle of spirit, and I said, this is embarrassing. We should just go home. You could argue that about the Power Trip Morning Show.
Right.
Right? Rough start. Should we just go home or should we press on? I think we should press on.
I love this
I
start.
thought
Let's
it was
press
good.
on.
I feel like we're doing stand-up comedy.
This is going
let's
to be the
press on.
first segment on Labor Day.
Has anybody ever done stand-up comedy where it's 3 people standing up
Sure.
Flop, sweat, and tears.
at the same time?
Yeah, but
Oh.
he said comedy,
Oh.
That's
not
true,
just
too,
3
yeah.
people on stage getting
standing up.
paid.
Mm-hmm.
That was dumb. I don't know why I said that. That wasn't funny.
What do you want me to do, blank?
You're obsessed with me.
Turns out we are.
Yeah. Well, it's like just he's not here. Whoever's not here is the one that gets ripped. It's weird to start with football, but can I ask you guys an actual football question?
Hell yeah.
Who the hell's going to play wide receiver for this team? This is a problem here. If this Jalen Naylor hand injury is legit,
Yeah.
we have no depth chart. Like
Yeah.
it's going to be Justin Jefferson and a whole bunch of unproven dudes.
Lucky Jackson is going to have a great year. I've said it. I'll say it again.
Well,
He's
he
gonna
might
a
have
great
to.
year. Yeah.
Because as it stands right now, he would essentially be wide receiver 2 or 3, right? You'd have
Yeah.
JJ at 1.
Yeah.
Ty Felton and Lucky Jackson, I think, are the next 2 up.
Yep, I agree.
Because Addison's suspended.
Right.
Rondale Moore done for the year.
Mhm.
Now Jalen Naylor has a hand injury.
Yeah.
And there's some concerns about how bad it is. And the season's 3 weeks away?
Yep.
Hopefully it's not more severe than that and he's back.
Yeah.
So you have Ty Felton, who's a rookie, who's your front runner, I believe, to be the kick returner. And then Lucky Jackson, who is, I believe, the front runner to be the punt returner, unless things change.
I do believe there's a young man we could bring right back home.
Yeah, the Caledonian native.
Is he from Caledonia? I thought from Virginia.
No. It is Virginia. That's right. Adam Thielen.
Adam T-Bone Thielen.
He's from Rochester, I believe.
You know
Oh.
what he's got?
Spirit.
That's right.
There are some fans on the old social media or the internet that also want the Vikings to kick the tires on Odell Beckham Jr.,
Oh.
who is a free agent and doesn't want to retire yet, despite the fake thing that went viral a couple days ago.
Hmm.
Well, I'm fine with it if they'd like to. I'll leave that up to them. I'll just say,
Well,
let's go.
if we want a receiver that can just catch with one hand, we can just stick with Naylor, right? I mean,
Good point. Or we can go get that defensive end that blew his fingers off.
oh my.
Or former Angels pitcher Jim Abbott.
Yeah. Who's got spirit because he's an Angels pitcher.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Doesn't have all 10 fingers, though. I like my football players to have all 10, unless you're Jason Pierre-Paul.
Boy, you are such a fingerist.
I really am. I try not to judge, but when it comes to football players, it's like, look, if you don't have 10 fingers. That was the end of my sentence.
No, yeah. Well, we knew what you were going to say. We knew where you were going with that. How about this story? Boy, I'm jumping all over the place. How about this story about the car they found down by Sartell?
Oh, from the 60s?
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
I've got the whole story. It's really something.
So you're going to have to fill me in on the details because the last time I read it was there was a missing person report from the 60s that they never solved.
Yeah.
Then they found a 60s car at the bottom of the water or whatever. Is it a river or a lake?
It's a river.
River.
Yeah.
And the headline was just like, it might have something to do with the missing person. And I'm like, well, it doesn't have to, but probably a pretty good guess, especially, and hear me out,
Yeah.
especially if it was his car
Yeah.
or her car. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
a man or a woman.
His. Yeah.
Was it his car? Because then my guess is that's exactly what happened.
There's some interesting details. Would you like me to
Of course.
read it to you? Police have confirmed the discovery of human remains in the car found submerged in the Mississippi River near Sartell on Sunday.
I already have a really gross question.
Go ahead.
What's left after 60 years of being submerged?
Bones. Yeah.
That
bones.
they don't get washed away because they get stuck in the car because
Right.
the car stays intact.
Right.
Interesting.
Sartell's, by the way, down by St. Cloud, in case you're wondering.
hmm
In an update Wednesday evening, Sartell PD said the remains found in the 1960s Buick sedan pulled from the river near Riverside Avenue is believed to be connected to the case of a man who went missing in 1967. The missing persons case is believed to be that of Roy George Benn, B-E-N-N, who went missing after eating breakfast at King's Supper Club in Sartell. Side note, I love the idea of a supper club. You guys had those up here. They sound very romantic and very 60s, 50s, even 40s.
Yeah, dirty dancing, kind of
Absolutely.
like you all go to the supper club.
I don't think we
Nobody
had
puts
supper
baby in the
clubs in
corner.
Indiana. We had supper. We had Spirit.
Mm-hmm. So did we, by the way, but you weren't going to ask.
I don't even want to know. The Charlie Project details he was driving a metallic blue four-door 1963 Buick Electra, but his car was never located. Police say the sedan pulled from the river was, quote, intact but severely deteriorated, had been underwater for decades, and was filled with river sediment. The remains found inside have been sent to the Midwest Medical Examiner's Office for identification and determine the cause of death. Another side note, never could do that job, ever.
Nope.
Never.
Nope.
In another story that I have, investigators spent hours removing the car that was 20 feet deep in the Mississippi River, thanks to a tip. There was a fisherman out there. When he caught the fish, he turned the transducer around, and boom, there it was, just sitting on the bottom of the river. Brady Loke, a fisherman from Watkins, Minnesota, spotted the car. Locke was using a Garmin LiveScope sonar while fishing over the weekend with a friend. It was 100% luck, he said. If my buddy wouldn't have caught that walleye, then we would have just kept on floating. Never would have found it. He spotted the 1960s era car for the first time on Saturday before returning on Sunday with his family and said, does that look like a car to you? I don't know that he sounded like he was from the South. I don't know why I did that to you, sir.
Because he's on the river fishing.
Good point.
It just sounds like something that Southern people would do.
You're right. Ben disappeared in 1967. One story, I don't think it's this one. One story I read said that he was thought to have had a large amount of cash with him. And as soon as I said those words to you, it changed everything, didn't it?
Of course, yeah.
Changed everything.
Yeah, he was into something nefarious and it went south.
Because he was at a supper club.
Yeah.
And
sounds like Goodfellas.
Sounds like there's definitely gang warfare.
Or gambling.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Could be gambling related, which is just the best. Good for him.
Gambling's fun. Did they gamble
Turned
at
out
supper
well.
clubs?
No, but I'm just saying, if you're in the 1960s, if you're driving away with a large amount of money,
Yeah, you did.
you either robbed something or you got real lucky at the tables.
Yeah. He apparently was betting on which school had the most spirit.
Apparently, it was the School of Fish.
Artifacts, clothing items, different things like that will absolutely help in piecing this whole thing together. It is said, investigators said they have received questions about the cash Ben may have been carrying when he disappeared. I think perspective needs to be offered sometimes on of what a large amount of cash looked like in 1960 versus now, which very well could have been, from reading some of these original reports, several $100s. So they're saying a lot of cash back then could have been, a wad of his paycheck. But I did read at one point that he had a large amount of cash with him, and that made me think nefarious.
Yeah,
things.
something happened.
Yeah. So there you go. Interesting story out of Sartell.
Well, also, anytime somebody ends up at the bottom of a river,
Yeah.
already there's some questions. Now, clearly there could be some impaired driving or bad driving, but there's who knows?
He'd had breakfast.
So a pretty good day.
But he might
in a big scheme of
he
things.
might have had a screwdriver or what are those really tomato juicy things? What are those things?
Bloody Marys.
Boy, those are gross.
Yeah.
Oh, golly mom.
To me, I will never try one because there's 15 things in there that I don't like individually, let alone put together. But even looking into a Bloody Mary, it looks like a garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Right? It looks like everything that got dumped into a sink.
Yeah, it looks like
got scooped back up.
Not everything.
Looks like somebody might have had a major wound and only near them a cup.
Yeah.
Somebody
and
catch
vegetables.
all that blood. Oh, and by the way, put a tiny cheeseburger in there.
Yeah, exactly.
P.S. It's in the sink.
Great callback. Boy, we're good today. This is a good day. Tell everybody not to come in. We got all the comedy we need.
Yeah. Off to a blazing start. Yeah. Thanks to our friends at Gutter Helmet and Gutter Helmet MNs. Also be back next week to tell you about his awesome gutters in Gutter Helmet. Well, Marnie should be here in like 15 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
With Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, you can fill up on faves for $5, indulge even more for $7, or try something totally new for $9. Get yours at participating stores. Price and participation may vary. Limited time. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra.
For a rewarding career, join Twin City Framers, the industry leader in the largest wood frame projects. Twin City Framers believes good work deserves good pay. That's why a lead framer makes $38.75 per hour, with profit sharing and scheduled reviews with raises, plus full insurance, 401k, paid time off, training, a great work environment, and more. At Twin City Framers, enjoy constant, safe work and get home in time for dinner. Apply at TwinCityFramers.com now. That's TwinCityFramers.com.
iHeart presents the Big Three basketball playoffs. LA plays Chicago, followed by Miami's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson taking on home team Dallas. Win or go home. Big Three playoffs starting with the Celebrity Game. CBS Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
Hi, the summer days are shedding light on how much I need to organize my space.
Well, the IKEA storage event can help IKEA family members save 15% on select storage solutions through August 26th.
Ooh.
Plus, you can enjoy 50% off adult entrees at participating IKEA Swedish restaurants weekdays only until August 29th.
Well, decluttering does make me hungry, so sold.
Both offers while supplies last. Selection may vary. Restrictions apply. 50% off entree offer valid in restaurant only. Discount applied pre-tax. Visit IKEA-USA.com/storage for storage event full terms. Visit IKEA-USA.com to find your local IKEA Swedish restaurant.
Big savings are knocking at your door. Literally. It's B&R's Friends and Family Sale. For a limited time, save up to $5,000 on your siding or roofing project. Or save up to $500 on each window or door. Plus, 3 years no interest financing if qualified. And for the first time ever, bundle and save. Stack an extra 2% off when you bundle 2 products or 5% additional savings when you bundle 3 or more. Call now or visit buildersandremodelers.com. Proud partner of our Minnesota Twins. Buildersandremodelers.com.
At Shane Company, we've been engagement ring experts for almost 100 years. We have the largest selection of diamonds and gemstones in stock. You don't have to wait to compare them side by side. Find the one that speaks to you at shaneco.com or in store. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
We didn't take to retirement like we thought we would.
We got bored.
So I thought I'd book a trip to Italy to celebrate retiring.
We didn't speak Italian.
We didn't then. We do now. Because of Babbel.
Babbel is the refreshingly easy-to-use app for learning a new language. With more than a dozen languages to choose, Babbel uses immersive lessons to teach you vocabulary and grammar in a way that sticks.
We set a goal for 15 minutes per day.
That's all we needed.
And Italy was just...
Bellissima.
That means beautiful.
In Italian.
From interactive lessons led by experts to conversation tips on real-life topics, Babbel's revolutionary teaching style keeps language in your head and easy to remember. Celebrating 15 million subscriptions sold. Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Oh, people ride bikes because it's fun. We've got more incredible guests like Megan in store, plus news of the day and more. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Good Game with Sarah Spain, and listen now.
Gunderson Jewelers choose only the best. Their large diamond inventory will help put a sparkle in her eye with something shiny and wonderful. Gunderson Jewelers, they are going to make you say OMG. Oh my Gundersons. Visit their store in downtown Wayzata or go to Gundersons.com.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Allstate.
Twin Cities weather, it is going to be hot and muggy today. Heat index pushing 100 by later this afternoon. Otherwise, chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. Actual high 89. Tonight, rain and thunderstorms 71. Tomorrow, partly cloudy. Scattered thunderstorms, still muggy with a high of 85. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable. Currently, it's 69.
Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
For Minnesota sports, follow the leader. Minnesota sports leader is FM 100.3 KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
Hey, all right, here we go. 551. It's Power Trip Morning Show. Yeah, here we are. Outside of the Jalen Naylor injury, looks like the Vikings had a good joint practice yesterday. McCarthy had one of his best days of training camp, according to the sources I was reading.
Wasn't that after a day that apparently he did not look good?
Yes,
and everybody was like, oh, man, this is not good. And then, boom, we just lit it up yesterday.
Yeah, what we did on the Power Trip Morning Show is we knew he didn't have such a great day, and we didn't mention it.
The one day, the one bad day he has is the one day
I think that's because he was so nervous of your spirit level.
You were there.
And he saw that you were there, and he had to be on high alert. He had to have his head on a swivel.
Look, I remember playing middle school basketball, and when all the cute girls in middle school showed up, I didn't get in the game, you know?
Yeah.
Mainly because I wasn't good enough to play.
Sure.
But I was nervous. It's like, oh, man. So maybe, Zach rolls into Vikings training camp, and it's the joint practice, and JJ's like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
That stalker guy's here. And then he just got completely thrown off.
Yeah.
But he lit it up yesterday.
And again, I'm gonna do it one more time. This is gonna be one time too many. I think the level of spirit from our fans the day before yesterday was just not high enough.
Not high enough.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Yeah. You were there. That's what you reported on. You said our spirit level.
There was a shocking lack of spirit on Wednesday, but obviously we turned it around yesterday. The fans were excited. JJ was excited. He was lighting it up in front of that Diana Rossini, who's been a major hater.
And sounds like something delicious I would order.
Yes, it's available at King's Supper Club.
Ooh.
Want a little bit of Diana Rossini?
You want the cheese on the Diana Rossini?
Yeah, is that a wine or a pasta or both?
I think it's a pasta dish.
Yes, it's absolutely a pasta dish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like a baked Diana Rossini.
I understand what you're saying.
You like a baked anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, she can barely open her eyes. She's so high. That's... All right.
This show's fun.
Right. We got fun stuff to say. We're having a good time. Oh man.
Yeah, it's it's been a good week. Yeah, everything's great.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's going great.
Yeah, things are good, man. Things are good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah.
Can't complain.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah. That's another thing. That's our next comedy bit. I don't know whoever came up with that, but I certainly can. I don't know anybody who can't complain, except for maybe if they don't have a tongue.
Not around here.
They could still write out complaints.
Yeah, I bet you if somebody cut out his tongue with a pencil sharpener, Sauce would still find a way to complain.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And he can't spell.
No, and he'd take sign language with those tiny little stubby fingers.
He'd also quit because he took 4 years of Mandarin and he learned ni hao.
Yeah, right.
So I don't think I took 2 years of sign language and I have forgotten all of it except for the alphabet.
Yeah. Right.
All of it. Don't know any of the words except for hello.
Yeah. Do you want to know what I did the last 2 days? Do you want to know what I did the last 2 days?
Oh boy.
There's we do an ABBA song at the very beginning of the Fabulous Armadillo set, and we've been playing a literal crap load of shows. And we played last night, and we played the night before. Alexandria Wednesday, and last night we played in Elk River. And there's a part of the ABBA song, "Knowing Me, Knowing You," knowing me, knowing you, In the second verse, there's the lead singer. She goes, "Memories," and then the other singer goes, "Memories," right? Good days, good days. Well, we were playing in Alexandria.
Human reverb.
Yeah, right. And she whispers it, and that's my part. And we were playing in Alexandria on Wednesday, and the audience was very into it as the day went on. They're a very good audience, but they were just sitting there as if they were watching a movie. Right, like a drama. They weren't reacting at all. And I was like, can they hear me? I didn't know what was going on. And so we got to that part, and Cassie goes, "Memories," and I go, "Dr. Mutato," and I started doing not Spanish, just not even hardly whispering, just to look if anybody noticed. The only person that noticed was the sound guy, and the look on his face was like,
Did you just say Magatu from
right.
Zoolander?
So last night we're in Elk River and they had to move it inside to the one of the arenas over there. So man, there must have been 4,000 people in this arena, and I did it again in just made up language. Not a single person noticed.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know. Maybe they don't. I mean, maybe a lot of people weren't familiar with the song.
They
and
probably thought it was Swedish.
It's probably good for me because I'm not sure if I was cursing or not.
They thought you were reading the menu at IKEA's cafe.
That's right. Oh, God, I'd love to have some of them Swedish meatballs. You don't eat meatballs, do you?
No, I just like the cinnamon rolls at IKEA are
Son of a bitch.
worth every penny.
That'd be
and it's not that many pennies. They're pretty cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be real good.
Every time I buy those, I'm always like, I cannot wait to get home and microwave these.
Yeah.
And then I'm about halfway home, and most of them are already gone.
Yeah.
Because I have zero self-control with cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, man. And I'm going to guess your steering wheel's a filthy mess. Because those DBs of yours are just covered in stuff.
What in the sweet hell is that supposed to mean?
Well, we both know.
It is so much more likely that it's covered in Raising Cane's chicken fingers and Annie Ann's pretzels and IKEA cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
How am I alive, by the way? Those are the first three things I thought of.
Yeah.
Pretzels and cinnamon rolls were option 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I think the clock's ticking for me.
I tell you, I don't know. Those cinnamon rolls, they're almost too much for me. I mean, it's like being given a job. It's like you give me
What a great job, though. Just eating cinnamon rolls.
It's like I got to eat this damn thing. There's too much of it. It's like it's too good to let go to waste. You can't throw away half a cinnamon roll.
Well, Cinnabon sometimes feels like that because there's so much frosting, which is incredible.
Not that big. We're not talking that big.
The IKEA ones are not that big.
I've been to IKEA a total of maybe twice in my life. I do not go to IKEA. I have a hard time not blowing the place up.
Because you get lost in the maze?
People drive me crazy.
Oh.
They go the wrong direction.
Yeah, that is not...
yeah.
Like, again, if you go to Costco and you're going down the wrong aisle sometimes or feeling like the flow is the wrong way, people will look at you weird. At IKEA, there are arrows on the ground sometimes. Like,
I know.
go this way.
Yeah, I know.
And if you're going against the stream, everybody gives you the look of hate.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm allowed to shop backwards.
Yeah, I know.
There's something over there that I want. Well, you should have bought it on the way here.
There's a law against it.
I don't know.
Kenny?
I don't know the Swedish culture. I don't know if you're allowed to shop backwards.
I don't think you are. I don't think you are.
No.
I don't know.
I haven't been there in probably 15 years.
I've only been twice in my life. I vowed the last time I went there, and this was when Alex was a little boy. So I kept my vow this time.
To never go back.
I've never gone back.
Do you believe in the near future at some point here you will return, either one of you, to IKEA?
I vow to never make any more vows, is what I'm vowing.
I never made a vow to never go back.
Well, then there's your window.
Yeah, you might do it.
Because I've heard I didn't even know they had cinnamon.
Oh, yes.
Stuff there.
Cinnamon stuff. Yeah, cinnamon rolls, yes, Zachary.
Cinnamon stuff.
You know, it's right next to the Mall of America.
Yes.
You just go right across the street, and there it is. You could walk there for
where the North
God's
Stars
sakes.
used to play.
I saw a picture. By the way, I didn't ever live here when those two places existed, you know? I saw a picture for the first time that really gave me perspective of just how much land those two stadiums took up out there.
Mm-hmm. And then there was a lot of empty space.
A lot of empty
right?
space.
Yeah.
Big old parking lot, too.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have a stadium anywhere that has that much parking anymore.
No, because that would cost so much money to stay empty most of the year.
You know who does have that much parking?
Garden Hills.
The Patriots, the Patriots Stadium?
Not so much. The one that comes to mind is New York, technically New Jersey.
Oh, really?
There's so much space there.
Really?
So much space. Yeah.
Doesn't Kansas City have a pretty good
giant
size?
joint parking lot with the baseball stadium.
Yeah, giant joints.
Yep.
Oh,
you would like that.
Ganja, man. Ganja.
Oh,
Missouri's
that's the
got
answer, by
good
the way.
stuff.
Zach, get high.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Opposite order. Get a room at Mall of America.
Yeah.
Sure.
Get high to the bejesus.
Yeah, to the bejesus.
And then get some cinnamon rolls from IKEA, then walk back to the mall.
Now we're talking. But
That's a good idea.
He'll break his vow for that.
Though, if he's at the mall, why didn't he go to Annie Ann's? Or not Annie Ann's.
No, well, there's like 6 of them.
I've got a room, so I could do that like in the morning or...
Yeah. This sounds like your last day on Earth.
It might be.
That's what I'm saying. Hi, Marnsy.
Hi, Marns.
We're doing
morning.
comedy this morning. Have you noticed?
Yeah, you guys have been real sharp.
It's
real
impressive.
sharp.
Sharp is a good word for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's impressive. I do have a question, though.
Go ahead.
Well, I have spirit. I mean, yes, I do.
Yes, you
and
do.
I'm just wondering,
What are you wondering?
do you?
Yeah, I have spirit. Why? Do you?
I have spirit. Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes, I've got more.
Oh, my God. You just got here. Why are we arguing?
Marnes, I have a question.
Both of us have spirit. Jeez.
I have a question. This is a question I've never thought of before. And I'm not saying they're not athletes. Stay with me. I'm not trying to be offensive, but I'm probably gonna be. I'm probably gonna be. Yeah. Right? But do high school female athletes and high school cheerleaders ever cross paths? Do you cross those streams? Like, could you were an athlete, you were a basketball player, a volleyball player.
Yeah.
Were you ever a cheerleader?
I was not. I was friends with cheerleaders.
Yeah, but I'm saying, did you know somebody who was a cheerleader but also was the point guard?
Yeah, my friend Katie Harris was a cheerleader for boys wrestling, which was in the winter.
You had cheerleaders
and
for wrestling?
She was and all their cheers, they would sit along the side of the mat, and it involved a lot of like tapping the mat and then clapping.
Oh yeah, I saw that on
Any Given Saturday?
Vision Quest.
Oh, Vision Quest.
Yeah, that's right. I remember.
Ooh,
now.
the Madonna.
Yeah, great film.
Yeah, but she was a cheerleader for wrestling in the winter, and in the fall, girls basketball was in the fall in North Dakota when I grew up in the 90s. And she played basketball and then was a cheerleader.
See, I thank you for answering the question.
You're
and not
welcome.
being offended. I'd never thought about it before.
I can't believe you were going to go the whole morning and not know.
I didn't. Well, I've gone 54 years, and here I've finally ascended to knowing that. Do they say we've got cauliflower ears? Yes, we do.
Oh my, yeah. That's yucky.
And then you respond with something broccoli, and you try to get creative.
Right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Wrestling's a whole different beast, man.
It sure is.
Yeah, that was hard.
Front Page Sports is next. Marne Gelner here early because the studio is going to get packed in a couple of hours. The quarterfinal number 9, the final quarterfinal of the first round of the Initials Invitational later this morning. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
We have no accidents and no delays. There's construction on 94 in both directions between Franklin and 35W till the end of October. On 494, there's construction both ways between Highway 5 and Pilot Knob till the end of November. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Hero Home Services.
When the temperature rises, Hero always answers the call. Our techs deliver reliable AC service with the power and precision your home deserves. When your home needs saving, visit Hero Home Services at callhero.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. I wanted to make my home more energy efficient, so I decided to try a home energy squad visit from Excel Energy. The team was great. They were courteous and quiet, inspected everything thoroughly, and gave me clear explanations. They even did safety checks. I'm already loving the immediate feeling of a more comfortable home and the peace of mind knowing my house is more energy efficient. Do not miss out on this. Visit excellenergy.com/squad. That's excellenergy.com/squad to schedule your home energy squad visit today. Sponsored by Excel Energy.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Hardy. Jim Bob World Tour. Saturday, August 16th, Somerset Amphitheater. With Co Wetzel, Stephen Wilson Jr., and Sicarus. ACM Award winner, Hardy, live. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we're here to help keep you on the road so you can soak up all the summer fun. The road tunes.
Take me out to the ball game.
Hotel pools. Emergency ice cream stops. The sunscreen and bug spray everywhere. At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we're here for it all. So stop in for a quick oil change before you go. Only takes about 15 minutes. No appointment needed.
iHeart presents the Big Three basketball playoffs. LA plays Chicago, followed by Miami's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson taking on home team Dallas. Win or go home. Big Three playoffs starting with the Celebrity Game. CBS Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific.
Looking for the perfect engagement ring? Can you guess where I'm going to send you? Absolutely. Continental Diamond is the only place to go. Their diamond selection truly outshines the competition with both natural and lab-grown options at the very best prices. And you know what really makes Continental Diamond the best choice? Their amazing, expert, no-pressure sales team. They simply can't be beat. As soon as you walk in, you'll see what I've been talking about for years. Continental Diamond, my friends, and the jewelry store Minnesota adores.
Samaritan Tire serving Minnetonka and Edina. Online at SamaritanTire.com.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Minnesota United FC.
What a day in the Twin Cities and at Allianz Field. Absolute stage at Allianz. They have reason to believe with this new era.
We are the Legion of Blue. Minnesota United take on Seattle Sounders Saturday, August 16th at 7:30 p.m. Presented by Alina Health.
Fan forecast. We got a rainy weekend ahead. Thunderstorms the rest of the way. High of 89 today.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Man, the comedy is going on and off the air both now. It's unbelievable. I can't even tell you. I don't know where all this comedy's coming from. Marnie.
Yes.
I'm going to do this without being offensive, I hope.
Always a good start.
Damn, you look good today. You do? I like that look on you. What's going on over there, Leather Tuscadero?
Well, I'm wearing a denim jacket.
That's what it is. And you, look how she's got the, not the bill, what do you call it? The
collar.
The collar flipped up.
Well, it's only for effect. If I say something funny this morning, I'm going to pop my collar.
Oh, okay.
And I just said something funny.
You did, yeah.
In the room, so I popped it.
Popped
now
it. I saw you pop
I got to put it back down because
it's too much.
I haven't earned it.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's like a Sauce's dramatic coffee sips.
Exactly.
After he makes a good point.
I do love that. I've always loved his dramatic coffee sip.
He's funny.
He is a funny man.
I miss him.
That's going too far, but he is a funny man.
Whole town knows. He'll be back on Monday, right?
As far as we know, if
Sure
he lives.
thing.
If he lives through the weekend.
Oh.
I mean, he was jet skiing, right?
Yeah.
Once in a while, there's a jet ski accident and things go south, and then you end up at the bottom of a river for 60 years.
And
you never know.
If he goes flying off that thing with the weight of that head, he's sinking to the bottom.
Guys.
It's like an anti-bobber.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly
It's
what
like
it
an
is.
anchor,
He's
really.
they're gonna be like, they'll find him in 30 years and say, we found a man with a giant head at the bottom of the river.
Upside down, of course.
Upside down, yeah.
And then that's when PA says, I mean this with all due respect.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
But you look like a cake pop.
A cake pop. Cake pops are delicious but disappointing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
There's nothing in
What do
the
you mean
world.
disappointing?
Well, there's nothing in the world I want to buy that there's one bite.
Exactly. Just give me a
You know
piece
what
of
I mean?
cake.
Right. That's one bite on a stick.
Sure.
Right. Now, if you could get me a whole piece of cake on a stick.
Right.
Well, maybe it's for people who are counting calories.
If it were like an everlasting gobstopper.
Right.
You know?
Man, did you ever get those ones that were the size of a baseball?
The jawbreakers?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have been, this is an OCD thing for me, admittedly. My whole life, somebody at some point must have told me, be careful, you'll choke. I can't do jawbreakers of any size. I'm always afraid I'm going to choke. I never gave them to my kids because I was always afraid they were going to choke.
Yeah, fair.
Well, the novelty ones that I'm talking about, you can't choke on because you can't get it in your mouth.
I bet you can.
He doesn't have a collar right now, but if he did, he would be popping it.
And he doesn't have a cup of coffee?
No.
Can't do no sipping.
I was on a road trip. We have family in Washington, the state of Washington. And I was driving back with my couple of aunts and cousins and whatever. And that was a big thing to stop at like the candy store. And for some reason in Washington, they had these giant I've never seen them before, jawbreakers. And I was going to town. And my tongue was bleeding by the time we got to Montana.
See, you're popping collars. I'm popping something else over here now.
I am talking about an actual candy.
No, I know. So were you holding it in your filthy hand while you were?
Yeah, no, it had some kind of. It had like a plastic case.
Okay.
But yeah, I took it out of the case. And,
Yeah.
yeah. But only one half, only the top half. You didn't go all the way around the world.
Right.
And what I wanted to see was the layers. And there legitimately were 15 different colors in this thing. It was fascinating.
Did you?
But I paid a price.
Did you finish the whole thing?
No.
I wonder if
But I
anybody ever
got to
has.
the core.
Yeah.
I got to the core, so the bottom half was totally intact. And in fact was my handles.
See, here's what's interesting, though. If you remember the actual everlasting gobstopper from the Wonka movie,
Sure,
the whole
it was
idea
weird.
was he was trying to kind of help poor kids, right? You just got to buy one and it basically lasts forever.
Yep.
You don't, like, if you're going to, like you said, you were your tongue was going to work all the way to Montana and it was bleeding. That seems like a bad business model, right? Because
Sounds
you
like
only
a kidnapping.
Our story starts in Washington.
God, I wish I had a collar. I would have popped it 3 times in this segment.
A young girl from North Dakota who wasn't a cheerleader, but a jawbreaker.
In Cedro-Woolley, Washington.
What's the name of the town?
Cedro-Woolley.
Man,
Theme song, Wooly Bully, obviously.
of course.
Um,
I've heard Washington's lovely. Outside of the
it's
homelessness and the drugs and
beautiful.
stuff.
Sure.
But this is an hour and a half to 2 hours north of Seattle, right along Interstate 5, I-5,
Oh,
just
sure.
like straight north.
I know
I have
exactly
an
what you're
aunt
talking about.
in Bellingham and Cedro-Woolley, and Cedro-Woolley is a little bit farther north. So my mom's sisters. Shout out Colleen and Margie. What's up?
They listening, you think? Are they listening?
Margie does listen to the show a lot.
Margie
She
does?
loves the initials game. Yeah.
So your mom.
I knew I
She
liked
texts me.
Margie.
Your
Yeah.
mom Lola has a sister named Margie.
Yeah, Margaret, but Margie.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Margie.
And you try going somewhere with Margie and Marnie and get that figured out.
Is she hot?
Obviously, she's in my
Obviously,
family.
That's the point. Does she pop collars? Was she concerned about your tongue bleeding, or was she was like,
No.
that's how?
Yeah,
it
not a
works
care in the
around
world.
here.
That'll learn you,
Yeah.
basically.
Right.
Yeah.
I need Jim Burns to come in and do a documentary about you.
Or Ken Burns.
Jim Burns.
It's a long drive. It's like a
Jim's his
24-hour
uncle,
drive.
married to Margie. That is a long drive.
What was the lady in Fargo's name? Was it Margie? Or was it Margie?
Which
Marge
lady?
Gunderson.
Marge, yeah.
Oh,
And
the
he called
movie
her
from-
Margie.
movie.
He called her
Margie.
Margie, yeah. Yeah. Great film.
Wonderful film.
Yep. A plus.
Gunderson,
Time
right?
now for
Gunderson,
Marge
that's
Gunderson.
right.
Sports.
Yeah.
Presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, those 28-ounce Gatorades, including the exclusive flavor Summer Blaze. You can get it at Holiday.
Summer Blaze.
You can get some pretty sick deals on Gatorade as well. What are the numbers again? Let me look this up
I
quickly.
bet it doesn't make
Wasn't
your
it
tongue
like
bleed.
3 for $5 or something?
Well,
hang on.
And you
Hold,
ain't doing
please.
it right.
That's what I heard.
How do I not remember this?
I bet if you went to the
Here it is.
world's largest candy store, they have some version
Oh,
of
they
that
definitely do.
baseball size.
I was just there a
jawbreaker.
couple weeks ago. They have it all the time. 2 for $5 or 3 for $6. Those 28-ounce Gatorades at Holiday. Mix and match any flavors you want. Thanks, Holiday. You guys are the best.
Yeah, thank you. We thank you.
Speaking of that, before you get into that,
yeah.
the world's largest candy store is in Jordan,
Sure
the small
is.
town of Jordan. There is a really good supper club, Hawk, if you're ever in the Southwest Metro, in the town of Jordan, cleverly called Jordan Supper Club.
Really?
Yep, and it's a classic. Yeah.
Is it on? If you're driving towards Mankato, is it on your left-hand
Yeah.
side?
Towards Mankato,
Yeah.
yes, on your left. Coming
Okay.
back from Mankato on your right.
Okay,
Other
okay.
side of the highway from the yellow candy
Submarine.
store, and not quite as far down.
Interesting. That reminds me of something. In the lovely town of St. Michael, not far from where I live, there is a bumper-to-bumper, an AutoZone.
Ferrero?
And there are 3 auto stores right beside each other. Freaks me out. But also, there's a restaurant bar with that has the only sign is the open sign. I have no idea what it's called. I don't know what's in there. I know it's packed all the time, and I'm afraid to go in. I feel like it's like the Devil's Club or something. I looked in the window.
Or it's like when Pee Wee Herman walks into the biker bar and it's like,
yes,
you just wanted to use the phone.
Yeah, right.
And everybody stops what they're doing and turns around because you walk in.
There is no sign that says the name of the joint
Interesting advertising.
or what's in there. It's just a building with an open sign, and the place is always packed.
Hear me out. What if the name of the restaurant is open?
Son of a
Genius.
bitch. Maybe that's it.
And they never close.
Look it up on Google Maps.
I'm afraid to.
Okay.
I like the mystery of it, too. Like, I don't know what certain things in my body do. I don't want
Like
to know.
the spleen.
Right. I don't want to know what the spleen's job is.
Right, because then I'm going to start stressing that my spleen's not good.
Yeah, or I'm going to use it wrong.
When you look
Don't
through,
touch your
through the
spleen.
window at this clientele in the open bar, what are they dressed as? Men, women, old, young?
See, that's the thing. Place is always packed. Never seen anybody go in. Ain't never seen anybody leave.
Again, like Wonka's factory.
Yeah,
No one ever goes in.
Right.
No one ever comes out.
Yeah, what if there's some little purple sons of bitches in there?
They were orange, but whatever. I mean, these might be purple. It's the Vikings country.
Aren't they purple?
Oompa Loompas were orange.
Did they have purple hair?
They were like white, orange, and green based on how they dressed. Especially during the Mike TV scene. They had those like white jumpsuits on.
You know who was hot was Violet Beauregard when she swole up.
Now, she was a version of purple.
I mean, this is the most apropos of all time, but
That's a huge bitch.
Who rolled her out of there?
Yeah. They brought her to the juicing room. Because she needed to be squeezed.
She sure did. Her tongue was bleeding.
Well, she broke the world record for gum chewing.
Yeah, she chewed that gum forever. That's gross.
God, I love that movie.
What was the lady's name that she was making fun of? And she was like, look at me, I'm on TV and I'm chewing the gum.
Cornelia.
Yeah, thank you. I knew you'd know that.
Mhm.
Weird that you know that.
I know.
This has been sports.
Thank you, Holiday.
Cornelia. Oh, yeah, remember that? Violet Beauregard.
Yep. What a name.
I know. Great name.
And Veruca Salt. Again, Veruca Salt, such a cool name that the 90s rock group named themselves Veruca Salt. And Seether was a badass song.
Yeah.
It's the only song of theirs that I liked, but I bought the album because I was like 13.
Yeah. Great song.
Maybe 14 or 15.
I'd love to play it for you right now.
Yep. You can't fight the Seether.
Imagine it in your head right now how good that song is.
Zach, are you imagining Veruca Salt's Seether?
Trying to listen.
What part of the song are you currently on?
The
intro, the riff?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
I can hear
Yeah,
it.
right on, man.
I can hear it coming out. He's listening to the Cheers theme song.
It's actually the MASH one, but
That's sad.
It's a pretty sweet cover by Veruca Salt. That was sports. We'll talk to Mr. Z in a second. I didn't see the first Nobody with Bob Odenkirk. I love
so
Bob
good.
Odenkirk.
It's so good.
The reviews were very good, and I guess they're pretty solid on the sequel as well. We can talk to him about that. Marne Gelner is here early, which is awesome. We'll do What Really Matters whenever Mr. Z is done. Lots to get to between now and 9. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
Streaming live only on Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there.
Get your laundry Vegas ready with Arm & Hammer Power Sheets. Just toss in a detergent sheet. No drips, no plastic jugs, no mess. Arm & Hammer is a proud sponsor of the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Clean up before you turn up. Shop Arm & Hammer Power Sheets now.
It's the Minnesota Vikings and New England Patriots in Game 2 of the preseason, Saturday, on the audio home for Vikings football. FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan. Powered by Hy-Vee.
Save big and shop your local Hy-Vee. All week long, Pepsi 12-packs are $5.99 each with the purchase of 3. Pepsi is the official soft drink of the Minnesota Vikings, and Hy-Vee is your official game day headquarters. So shop and save big at your local Hy-Vee.
NFL Daily with Greg Rosenthal.
We are going to go through the best position battles of the 2025 training camp.
Breakouts, holdouts, and fantasy sleepers. Be the first to know. Search NFL and find your next preset now.
Heat today, chill tomorrow. Minnesota weather never quits. Get a brand new AC and furnace for less than $5 a day with Gens Ryan. Book now at GensRyan.com.
Those guys.
Luther and LutherAuto.com. I've been talking about it all week, but the Minnesota's Best Awards from the Star Tribune just came out, and Luther basically swept all the important categories. No shock to me, no surprise if you've been to Luther. They are awesome when it comes to customer service. They got voted Best New Car Dealer, Best Used Car Dealer. It's just, it's a no-brainer. They are the absolute best. I've been buying or leasing from them for like 10 to 12 years. All three vehicles in my household are Luther vehicles, and technically 3 different dealerships as well. They're just awesome people. So see why they won all these awards when you go to Luther. They have over 45 locations, and they are spread out all over the greater Twin Cities area. They have the largest inventory in the state of Minnesota. So if you are looking to buy or lease, start shopping around on their website, LutherAuto.com. When you go into one of the dealerships, you'll see that customer service. You'll see why they won all these awards. You'll see why they're the best. LutherAuto.com. Buy from Luther today.
651 Carpets Plus Countertops. Yes, that's right. It's not really about the stone. It's about the installers. You can purchase granite quartz countertops anywhere. Everybody carries the same stuff. It's all about the installation. And 651 Carpets Plus expert installers are the best in the business. And buying countertops from 651 Carpets Plus, you'll always get the best price. 651 Carpets Plus will beat all competitors' price by $300. You'll save an additional 7% or more because you pay no tax. And you can finance your countertops with 651 Carpets Plus, which most other companies will not do. You can even get installation within 2 weeks on your granite countertops from 651 Carpets Plus and a lifetime warranty for as long as you own your home. Save like thousands of other customers have. Call 651 Carpets Plus today to get your free custom countertop estimate and save now. Expert installers and the best price and a lifetime warranty for as long as you own your home. That's 651 Carpets Plus.
It's the weekend. It's island time. No, obviously you can go to the island whenever you want, but it's the weekend. It's time to get away, right? The work week is over. Get down to Treasure Island Resort and Casino. There's so much fun. The bowling alley, the water park, Tito's Steakhouse, the Trade Winds Buffet, the arcade for the kiddos. They got everything. Go have some fun. Go stay there at TICasino.com. While you're at the website, TICasino.com, get tickets for a bunch of stuff right around the corner in the month of September. Bill Engvall is going to be at the island on Friday, September 5th. If you loved him during the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, he retired temporarily, but he's back. If you want to see Bill Engvall, tickets available now. Then the next 2 days after that, Saturday and Sunday, September 6th and 7th, back-to-back nights for Gabriel Iglesias. Fluffy is coming back to the island. Seems like he's there once or twice a year. He loves this place. Can't blame him. And then Lindsey Sterling, Hailstorm, and special guest Apocalyptica are going to be at the island on Friday, September 26th. It's island time. Get tickets now at TICasino.com.
Every time your kid draws a picture, a new world appears. A world filled with creativity, with imagination, with fun, with color. And at Crayola Experience, kids and their families get to color and imagine together in a world that's all about Crayola crayons. Cut loose in the Stomp and Playroom. Make a coloring page that's all about you. Melt crayons into drip art. There's a whole new world of ways to play at Crayola Experience with 20 hands-on activities. Check it out on Level 3 South at Mall of America. Buy tickets at CrayolaExperienceMN.com.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
At Dean's Home Services, we are outrageously professional.
We're talking daily, and so can you. Send us your thoughts on the KFAN Talkback. Just hit that microphone icon on the iHeartRadio app while listening to KFAN.
fantasy football training camp is back at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Join Paul Charchian. Hey, Charch is in town, everybody.
He's from Utah.
Yeah, he is. Give him 2 or 3 hours of your time tonight.
Utah.
At the fantasy football training camp. His entire fantasy football weekly crew will be there as well tonight at the Full Deck Ballroom from 6 to 9 p.m. Enjoy elite fantasy football knowledge and your shot at a $1,000 grand prize. This is a free 18-plus event. Get the full details now at KFAN.com keyword calendar.
They're giving away 18-year-olds?
Somebody text Mark. Not Parrish.
Hey,
I was going to say who?
He would be the first to know.
That line of give him 2, you said from Utah, give him 2 or 3. That was clever.
Thank you.
Hours of your time. You should pop your collar.
Pop your collar. Take a dramatic sip. Take a dramatic sip of the Diet Coke.
Okay.
So do the bit again.
Give Charge 2 or 3 hours of your time.
That was more of a visual joke, but it got us to laugh. That was good. The dramatic. That was a dramatic sip while you were dramatically closing your eyes. You close them at a slower level or a slower pace than normal. Very dramatic.
I don't know why I tend to close my eyes when I drink stuff.
Let's just leave that one alone and move on to Mr. Z. Hi, Mr. Z. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
This is PA.
Everybody loves Bob Odenkirk. The dude's awesome, right? Saul Goodman from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. He's been in a million funny things over the years. Nobody, no pun intended, nobody saw Nobody Won coming. I think I heard Bob Odenkirk on a interview a week or two ago, I forget which podcast, that he almost didn't tell his friends that he was doing it because they all wouldn't have believed him that he was going to basically get ripped into an action movie. Because it's so off-brand. But the first one, I guess, Chris, you said you loved it.
I really, really liked it. The fight scene in the bus was awesome.
Yeah, and so did the public, right? So much so that they're making a second one and it comes out today. 83% on Rotten Tomatoes, 92% audience score. So critics and fans alike say Nobody 2 worth a second ride, Mr. Z.
Yeah, nobody did. And Huck, you're right that nobody caught a lot of steam even after it was released because that bus scene on YouTube has like a zillion views because it is fun. And so I think that's kind of the key with Nobody 2. It's not very serious. It's just kind of a nonstop action carnival, they're at this kind of abandoned not abandoned carnival, but and so it's really kind of a bully getting their comeuppance for an entire movie, which is always fun. And so it's not a great movie like a serious movie. It's just kind of a beginning to end a fun movie with a fair amount of violence, but set up fun with, again, revenge against the bully, etc.
Very cool.
So is this the kind of movie that is still going to work in the theater, or is this the kind of movie that now in 2025 a lot of us expect to go straight to streaming?
Well, good question.
The
R rating limits the audience, and then it's still a genre film. It's not a wide genre, and so honestly, if this thing did 15 million, I think that they would be happy with that for opening weekend. But what it should be a good secondary film. Like if you have a big release and then this gets released next to it at the same weekend, that kind of would be a normal place for this in the past. There's just nothing else big opening with it. And so it'll do a little bit of business, but it's not going to shake up the world, no. And as far as the theater goes, I mean, I think if you're a fan, going out, seeing it at home, it's every movie seems better on the big screen. But some of the dramas, some of the more talky stuff, you probably don't need the big screen. But with all this action and all the explosions and stuff, definitely a place for it here on the big screen.
I definitely felt that last week when my girls dragged me to a Freakier Friday. I was like, I did not need to see this on the big screen. This could have been straight to Disney Plus or something, but obviously the kids still liked it. I thought it was atrocious, but whatever. It was something to do. But again, that's the whole fun, right? It was the big adventure. Let's go out and watch a movie, even if the movie sucked. But they liked it.
Yeah, It's funny. When I was watching Freakier Friday, I was trying to analyze it, and at first I'm like, "This is terrible."
Yep.
And then I think we talked about it. I had a realization all of a sudden that this isn't for me.
No,
number
it
one,
is not.
because I didn't really care for the first one. And then all of a sudden you start watching with those eyes, and you go, "There are people who are going to love this, and good for them," you know. And so I think the reason that might work in a theater is because that's definitely a communal thing. That if you're out with a bunch of other people who are liking this at the theater and they're laughing along with you, it makes the experience even better. And not for me or you, but for the people who liked it, good for them.
Hey, Mr. Zed. Good morning. It's Marnie. I know we don't get to chat very often. I'm happy to have you on today.
Well, thank you.
Question for you about this new Sydney Sweeney movie, Americana, that just opened yesterday. I've heard mixed things about it. I just looked at a review on the Daily Beast, which is, first and foremost, most people's Bible of movie reviews, but they called it sluggish and monotonous. But my Bible of movie reviewers is Kevin Gorg, who loved it and called it a gem and even said it had a real No Country for Old Men vibe, Corey. So
I love KG, but he's a terrible movie critic. He saw Hangover 2 twice opening weekend.
Sydney Sweeney, Americana. Mr. Z, what's your take on it?
All right. Well, it's an interesting story. First, not shocking that Daily Beast didn't like it, because Sydney Sweeney has become unfair for her because someone unearthed the fact that she's registered as a Republican. And so there are some people who are, an American Eagle ad that are trying to kind of, bring up. So if you're part of that political war on the left or the right, she's become polarizing. For the rest of us who don't care about that, like Kevin Gorg, that can just watch the movie in itself, it's almost like the movie is attempting to be a little bit of a Tarantino not Pulp Fiction, a little, Once
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Old Country for Old Men. God, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think while I talk.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes, I'm trying to think of something, but it's really hard to compare it to where you have three different stories going on. A Native American artifact called a ghost shirt that is worth a lot of money. Kind of some bad guys who are trying to take it just for fun, whereas the Native American community is considered a very important relic. And then Paul Walter Hauser and Sydney Sweeney. And so just watching it through those eyes, it's a fun picture. It was filmed in 22, released at South by Southwest in 23, then struggled to find a distributor. It's very limited. It's not from a major. So it's going to be in whatever Lionsgate, I think, is releasing it about 800 screens, and it's not expected to do a lot of business, but it's definitely a fun movie, and it's not going to win any awards or anything, but it's a very interesting story, but leading up to a movie that's good.
Hey,
and that's kind of it.
Zachary, you know who else is in this movie? One of the bigger stars in the movie?
No.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
And Halsey.
Oh.
She's so high.
Well, yeah.
Halsey's going to try a little
She's
acting.
the best.
She's just
great
a
singer.
stunner.
So good.
Saw her at a comic book store in London one time, and it almost fell over. She was so pretty. Unbelievable. That's a true story,
books.
Yeah.
No
true
kidding.
Story. She was with that one guy who was her boyfriend at one time.
Oh, Tony Blair?
Tony G?
Matt Blair?
yeah, Matt Blair. Chris golfed with him.
I did. That was a great story, too.
Oh, man. All right. Anything else coming out that we should know about?
No, we're hitting a little quiet period here, end of summer. And so hopefully it's going to be kind of quiet for a little bit, ramping up into November.
Let me ask him one more question before we let you go. And I'm going to do this that is non-spoiler in every possible way. But the person who is the antagonist in what's the kid?
Weapons.
In Weapons. I spent the entire movie trying to figure out who that person was. Okay, right? And I promised myself I was gonna figure it out without looking it up. Do you guys ever do that? Where you're like, my brain is good enough. I can do this, and I had to fold. I never got it figured out. I had no idea that actress was the person from Field of Dreams until I looked it up.
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't notice it until when, again, non-spoiler, when she was talking, I think it was to the principal, in sort of a normal voice.
Yeah, right.
Because that voice, some reason, I popped into, Uncle Buck popped into my head, and I'm picturing the Home Alone kid looking through the mailbox.
Culkin.
Yeah, right.
Macaulay Culkin looking through the mailbox, and she's there talking, and I'm like, oh my God, is that her?
That's who that
and
is.
It was. So.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? What a great job she did. That's a great film,
Yeah,
man.
she was fantastic. Yeah, that I went and saw it a second time with my family, just kind of something that we don't do very often, and yeah, it was fun seeing it a second
Spend time together?
Seeing it with the crowd.
Thanks, Mr. Z. Appreciate it. See you,
buddy.
You didn't hear that shot.
Hawk, what character in Field of Dreams?
Kevin Costner's wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Field of Dreams, the one who does the speech and gets all fired up about it. At the, and you nodded at me when I asked that question, Marnes. When there's somebody and you're like, son of a bitch, I know who that is. I'm not going to look it up.
Last night.
Really?
I did it last night because I watched one episode of The Hunting Wives.
Oh, yeah, I've heard it's good.
Because everybody's talking about this show, and that's what I do, is wait until everybody's watching something, and then I watch it. And I could not shake this woman. I'm like, I know her. And she's in
Somebody
Billions.
used to date.
She's in
Malin Ackerman?
Yes.
Oh,
and she's
Bobby Axelrod's wife.
Gorgeous. And I could not place her. And I was doing the same thing. I hit pause on the TV and I was like, just look at her. You know her.
Right.
I could not come up with it. And I had to Google the cast of Hunting Wives and I just saw her name and I recognized her name. I'm like, yeah, Billions.
Yeah.
Idiot.
She kind of got phased out of Billions, right? That character disappeared after the first couple seasons.
I only watched maybe 3 seasons, and I phased myself out of that show.
Yeah.
But it was good.
It was good. It was
just
super
didn't
fun.
hold me long
Again,
enough.
I always said it was the more fun version of Succession. Because it was more ridiculous than Succession, but it was
and
more
lighter.
Way lighter, right? Less depressing, just a lot more ridiculous storylines and a little dumber, but super, super fun.
Yeah.
And well acted. I liked Billions. It was ridiculous, but super fun. What really matters after this? Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
We have an accident on Highway 36 westbound at Greeley Street that's blocking the 2 right lanes. Traffic is heavy from Osgood. There's an accident on the Lafayette Freeway southbound at County Road 42 in the left lane. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Hero Home Services.
When the temperature rises, Hero always answers the call. Our techs deliver reliable AC service with the power and precision your home deserves. When your home needs saving, visit Hero Home Services at callhero.com.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey. Have you thought about replacing your existing driveway? Well, Aurora Asphalt and Concrete replaced mine, and we could not be happier. They are trained asphalt specialists that are going to meet with you, review your needs, and conduct a professional site evaluation. And they do asphalt and concrete driveways, concrete aprons, sidewalks, patios, plus they do all the cleanup too. Get a 5% discount up to $200 when you use the promo code iHeart.
Aurora Asphalt and Concrete, paving the way with concrete results.
Aurora-asphalt.com.
Bank of America is a nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS, Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS, Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Modern Sportsman is the premier shooting range and firearm shop in Minnesota, both up in Coon Rapids and down in Burnsville. It's Nordo here, and as a member and longtime customer, I speak to it firsthand. If I want to see something new, I go to Modern Sportsman. Compare brands, Modern Sportsman. I need something that's in stock, Modern Sportsman. I want to try something on the range before I buy it, Modern Sportsman. And if I want to make a deal or a trade, it's Modern Sportsman. You get the point, right? And that's why I use the word premier when I describe my buddies at the Modern Sportsman and themodernsportsman.com.
Pizza time just got personal at Holiday. Yep, we've come up with a pizza meal deal made just for you. We get it. Sometimes you just gotta have some pizza. That's why Holiday has you covered with a personal-sized pepperoni pizza plus any 20-ounce soda or medium coffee for just $7. So when nothing but pizza will do, think on a personal level. Get yourself a personal pizza and a drink for only $7. It's our pizza meal deal, and it's only at Holiday.
You've still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Beat the heat with Hoffman Cooling and Heating. Your comfort is our priority.
This is Chris Broussard. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by DraftKings.
A scuffle broke out during the Vikings joint practice with the Patriots, and no surprise, New England coach Mike Vrabel jumped in the pile to break it up. Minnesota will host the Patriots tomorrow for preseason play. Tigers scored 4 unanswered runs, beat the Twins in 11 at Target Field. The Timberwolves open their season October 22nd against the Trailblazers on the road. I'm Ronza Moss.
DraftKings is all about responsible gaming. It's more fun when it's for fun. So play responsibly. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 or older. Age and eligibility vary by jurisdiction.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is FM 100.3 KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan.
You can watch the Power Trip live every day, 5:30 to 9 a.m., KFAN.com/watch. Subscribe while you're there. That's KFAN.com/watch.
You okay?
Well said.
I'm okay.
What happened?
I looked at Marnie and she threw me off.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's that beauty.
Yeah, it's stunning.
It is. Knocks you around.
How has the Power Trip being on stream at 5:30 a.m. every day changed your schedule?
Here earlier.
Thank you for the breakdown.
That is an answer.
Awesome.
That is an answer.
Now we're all caught up. Let's do what really matters. I'll do scores and stats around the world of sports. Chris will change your life with something else. Ready?
Yeah, buddy.
That's what really matters, right?
All right, we mentioned earlier that Jalen Naylor, hand injury at Vikings training camp. Not exactly sure how bad it is. KOC said he'll update us as soon as he knows, but I don't know. That's not great, especially, again, like we mentioned earlier, because of the lack of depth right now with wide receiver, with Rondale Moore out for the year. Addison suspended 3 games. Everyone expects JJ to be ready for the opener, but still, right now it would be Justin Jefferson and maybe Ty Felton and Lucky Jackson as your top 3. No offense to those two, but those are guys that are normally going to be 4 or 5 or beyond. And they're going to be at. So we have the offensive line to support J.J. McCarthy. We have a whole bunch of good running backs to support J.J. McCarthy. We have a couple of good tight ends to support J.J. McCarthy. He's got every weapon he needs. Luckily, he has Justin Jefferson because targets 2 and 3 for a while might have to really, really, really step up until the cavalry comes.
Luckily, he's so good. He doesn't need, just needs a warm body.
That's your report? You're reporting that he's really good?
He's so good.
Catching the ball in the backfield, got some tight ends, we'll be all right.
The other one that was scary, though, how about Josh Metellus? I think if you followed Vikings Twitter yesterday, when he went down, late in practice, everybody was very concerned that it was a serious shoulder injury. We're not sure yet. The word Kevin O'Connell used was a little shoulder. Don't know what that means. Let's hope it's a little problem and it's just a banged up shoulder and it's nothing significant, because that would suck.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
I got something that's truly terrible. Just a sentence that is truly terrible that I don't know if I should read or not.
Well, it's too late now.
Well, no, it's not. You guys can tell me. I don't want to hear a
No,
terrible
it's too
story.
late. The drum roll already started.
You're not going to want to hear this. Marnie, plug your ears.
Okay.
James Sligo Jameson, heir to Jameson's whiskey, once paid the price of 6 handkerchiefs to watch a young girl be eaten by cannibals.
Let's back up a little bit here. What does it say about me that the most intriguing part of this was the price of 6 handkerchiefs?
Yeah.
Which is a fun way to say it. How expensive are 6 of them?
Back in the day, I mean, it wasn't like it happened 10 weeks ago.
Right, but I mean, even then, those were that. These must have been top of the line. You know, silk. Yeah, silk from some foreign country that got shipped in that takes 9 years to get by wooden boat. Who knows? 6 handkerchiefs to watch a young girl get eaten by cannibals.
May I say, I would guess that he gave them 2 said cannibals, and they didn't bring napkins. You know what I mean?
Zachary, you and I are both fans of Jameson and cranberry.
Yeah.
One of the best drinks on the planet.
It's great.
Happens to be a red drink.
Yeah.
Reddish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this going to change your thought process when you're having Jameson and cran? That could be the blood of a young girl after her cannibals tore her to shreds?
I mean, I'm going to do my best not to think of that while consuming it.
Do you believe that now that I have thrown this out there, that it is impossible for you to not think of it at least the first couple of times you drink it, and then henceforth the rest of your life?
Probably. You might have.
You're welcome.
Both.
Ruined it?
Yeah.
It's one of the better drinks on the planet, though.
Because you introduced the drink to me.
You're welcome.
And now you're trying to ruin it for me.
No, I'm not. Just trying to change it up. Keep it fresh.
I don't think that's going to keep it fresh. It's going to probably taint it a bit.
It's delicious. You'll be fine. That's what they said.
Oh my God. Corey.
Billy. This was a long time ago. It's a long time ago.
It was.
I didn't think
Not
it
too
could get
soon.
worse after Hawk's story, but yet
Oh my.
you've taken it there.
Yeah, by the way, this is one of those what really matters. You just want to keep it on the surface, because I made the mistake of reading the details here.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I just did as well while you guys were.
So here's my other question. Since you have the details, Zachary, maybe you know. Jameson based in Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Can I assume this young man traveled out of the country to go find this group of cannibals that would be willing to do this?
That's correct.
Where was he?
The Congo Basin.
The Congo.
Yeah.
So when you are in a group of cannibals and you're watching this, aren't you a little nervous that you're also looking delicious?
Yeah.
So sure, you're paying to watch some girl get eaten, which is disgusting and horrible. How do you know they don't just turn around and go, well, cool, we can save ourselves 6 handkerchiefs if we just kill you and eat you too?
That's the price you pay for traveling to a man-eat-man world.
Yeah.
Earlier when you mentioned Violet Beauregard, I hit the "that's a huge bitch" button, and I said that's the most apropos it's ever been.
Yeah.
I would argue this is the same, and this is also a Wonka reference, but I mean, this is to the cannibals.
Augusto, sweetheart, save some room for later.
I mean, slow down.
Yeah.
Slow down.
How does one go about finding 6 cannibals?
Dark
Are
web.
they
The dark web.
registered?
That is a good question, because, like, you can't look that up on Google now.
Guys, this was in the 1800s.
Yeah, no, the dark web. You can ask around.
And by the way, did you guys not ever see Faces of Death?
I never could
No.
watch that.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
I did see Live Leak.
Oh boy.
What a website. R.I.P.
I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you don't want to know.
No, it's every video you've never ever wanted to see in your life on there.
Okay.
On that note, the Patriots are at the Vikings tomorrow at noon right here on the Fan. You're home for Minnesota Vikings football. Pregame at 10, game at noon. J.J. McCarthy will not play. I think most of us guessed that correctly earlier in the week, but they did say he's not playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's not playing around.
Which means, Zachary, a lot of Max Brosmer, although Sam Howell will get the start.
Dude, he killed it, man. He's still killing it. I'm excited to see where he goes. And he's a really good kid, too. Like, just awesome. So we're very lucky. At least we have depth in the quarterback position. Wide receiver.
We'll be all right. There's wide receivers going to be available out there. You wait and see. Jerry Rice.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a name I haven't heard yet. Are you reporting that?
I'm not going to breaking news. I'm not saying who told me that, but I'll just say he's got spirit.
What really matters?
Steve Largent available?
Have they had
is he still
dialogue
with
with
us?
Jerry Rice?
Is Largent still alive?
I think so.
Steve Largent's still alive.
Yep, he's 70.
So, yes, he's available.
Yep. What really matters, though, is this.
Huh. Okay. The first former F1 world champion to die of natural causes was Danny Hulme in 1992. 42 years after the inaugural F1 championship season, he suffered a massive heart attack while still driving a race car.
Was he out on the public street?
I don't think he was driving a race car on the public street. I think he was probably on a closed course.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Paul Walker did it.
Okay.
Paul was not driving.
No, he was
He was a passenger.
in the passenger side.
Yeah. If he'd been driving, he'd have been able to hold on to it.
I meant more in Fast and the Furious, but yes, I forgot that's how he also died. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Sinclair did it.
The host of Let's Get Slimed?
That was Mark Summers from Double Dare.
Thank you.
Mark Sinclair is the real name of Vin Diesel.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That's why he called himself Vin Diesel, because Mark Sinclair sounds kind of boring, right?
I just never knew that, and I wish I never did.
What's going to ruin your day more? The fact that I just implanted cannibalism into your Jameson and cranberry, or the fact that I just told you Vin Diesel?
Mark Summers news or whatever.
Mark Sinclair.
Oh.
The Lynx host the Liberty tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Marnie, the Lynx have a 6-game lead over Atlanta, 6.5 over the Liberty. The Lynx are the only team in the WNBA so far to clinch a playoff spot. They haven't played since Sunday when they beat the Liberty.
I know. Weird scheduling. But that game in New York against the Liberty was fantastic. And the Lynx, especially in the second half, particularly the third quarter, for really going to narrow it down, looked incredible. So rest, I don't know, because the Liberty are going to come in having played a pretty full week. But they'll play tomorrow afternoon at Target Center and then Tuesday evening at Barclays Center back in Brooklyn.
And you're going to be there.
And Leah and I will be calling that game from site. And that'll be it. That'll be 3 games in a row and 4 times in the span of 2 weeks. And that'll be the season series against New York. And it could be the finals as well.
But what do they have, 12 games left in a 6-game lead? I mean, let's just be honest. Like, they're going to have the number 1 seed.
Yes, they are.
So it's not clinched up
they are.
yet, but they're going to hold on. Even if you lose a couple of games here and there, you're not going to lose enough to lose a 6-game lead. I asked you this on Tuesday, but I'll ask it again. There's no Nafisa Collier schedule update.
There's nothing. And tomorrow will be exactly 2 weeks that the injury happened, and they originally had said she would be reevaluated in 2 weeks. So I don't know if they mean literally to the day. So we may get an update on her progress tomorrow.
Okay.
She's been around. She's in a boot, not on crutches. All good signs of just your basic garden variety sprained ankle, which they hurt. I get it, but also I would assume the Lynx are going to be really, really careful because, as you said, Corey, they're going to have the number 1 seed. What they need is a healthy Nafisa Collier for the playoffs. So if an extra week would be super helpful, give her the extra week.
Yeah, they got a 1 million game lead.
Yep. And they proved even a week ago they can win without her.
They can win without her.
They're super deep. What really matters is this.
Corey, you got that right, bud. Pythons and anacondas.
Oh, no. Just kill them.
Don't suffocate their prey. When they constrict, blood to the brain stops within seconds, and that causes immediate unconsciousness and cardiac arrest moments later. So they constrict, not necessarily suffocate their prey. Does that make sense to you? You get the point?
Yes.
So you die pretty quickly?
Pretty
Because
damn quickly.
that's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
God, what a way to go. Ugh.
Yeah.
Has to be the most surreal. How is this happening? How is this real? Until it's over.
Yeah.
Record scratch.
Yeah. But you're also like, thank God I'm not a monkey anymore because this sucks.
It's a trap.
I don't know if those animals eat monkeys, but you get my point.
Well, I mean, if they'll eat a human once in a while, why wouldn't they eat a chimp or something? Who
That's
knows?
what I'm saying.
They've definitely eaten humans, so my guess is they've absolutely eaten monkeys.
Yeah.
How did they eat human, though?
Through their mouth.
Yeah, they just wanted like a one button, but just put the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah, they do the old, they, what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah,
with
what
their
is
jaw.
the word? What is the word? Would they
like,
dislocate it?
Like a detached jaw or whatever. They kind of like, I don't know. Who knows?
Yucky.
It's 6:57 in the morning. I can't think of the word.
I would say it's yucky, though.
Yeah, it's yucky.
You're right, yeah.
Not the word I was looking for, but that's definitely part of the process.
Yeah.
It's yucky.
Yeah, there's some.
How
yucky.
many handkerchiefs would you pay to watch somebody get eaten by a snake?
6. Okay. Not one more.
That's
Not
the
one
going.
less.
That's the going rate for watching death.
God, did you hear the guy from Jameson once paid to watch a girl get eaten by cannibals?
Yeah.
Did he pay a couple $100,000? No. 6 handkerchiefs.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. The guy from Jägermeister once paid $13,000 to watch a mouse swallow a bowling ball.
So to speak.
They were just competing over who could watch somebody eat the weirdest thing.
The mouse is like, I'll do it, but I don't need any money. We don't have a system of finance in the mouse world.
I think there was the TV show, Kids Get Eaten by the Strangest Things.
You're clever.
Yeah,
I'm going to miss
Bill
you next
Cosby
week.
was not allowed to host that one.
No.
Yeah, to your point, Chris, the Jameson kid gets back from the Congo and he goes, Dad, we've done it. I traded 6 handkerchiefs and I watched a young girl get eaten by cannibals. Tell Jägermeister we win. And Mr. Jägermeister comes back and goes, we got a mouse to eat a bowling ball. So game on, you sons of bitches. The news is next. Marne Gelner is here. A little bonus Marne early. Paris should be here shortly. In like 30 minutes or so, Brian Oak will be here. Nordo's going to roll in a little bit later. AJ Mansour, Taylor Heisey of the Frost, Parker Fox will be here. They'll square off at 8:15. The final quarterfinal of the 2025 Initials Invitational at 8:15. Then we're on to the semis. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have an accident on Highway 61 northbound at County Road E, the right lane blocked. They cleared an accident Lafayette Freeway southbound at County Road 42. We have construction delays, Highway 212 eastbound from Highway 5 to Prairie Center. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Power strips on Power Strips? Upgrade those outlets and save $99 in electrical repairs today. Friendly, licensed techs, same-day fixes. Gens Ryan's got the juice. GensRyan.com.
I love those guys.
iHeart presents the Big Three basketball playoffs. LA plays Chicago, followed by Miami's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson taking on home team Dallas. Win or go home. Big Three playoffs starting with the Celebrity Game. CBS Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here, and my wife and I are the envy of the neighborhood. Why? Because we have an amazing sauna from our friends at SaunaSupplyCo.com. Sauna Supply Company is outstanding. They've made a custom sauna for us, and they can do the same for you. Go to SaunaSupplyCo.com.
Hi, I'm Dustin, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. If you're shopping for an engagement ring, we want you to feel like a kid in a candy store. All of our diamonds are in stock, in-store and online, so you get to use your eyes, not your imagination. Come in and look at marquee-shaped diamonds right next to ovals and pears. As your friend and jeweler, you can trust you'll get your dream diamond at an everyday competitive price. We have the widest selection in-store and at ShaneCo.com, because a friend knows choosing a diamond is personal. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Modern Sportsman is the premier shooting range and firearm shop in Minnesota, both up in Coon Rapids and down in Burnsville. It's Nordo here, and as a member and longtime customer, I speak to it firsthand. If I want to see something new, I go to Modern Sportsman. Compare brands, Modern Sportsman. I need something that's in stock, Modern Sportsman. I want to try something on the range before I buy it, Modern Sportsman. And if I want to make a deal or a trade, it's Modern Sportsman. You get the point, right? And that's why I use the word premier when I describe my buddies at the Modern Sportsman and themodernsportsman.com.
Hilltop Camper and RV is making room for 2026 models arriving daily. Best prices yet on all 2025 campers during the Clear the Lot sale. Now until August 23rd. Payments starting as low as $159 a month with approved financing. Every new and Hilltop family certified pre-owned unit is inspected, detailed, and demonstrated for free. And with Hilltop's Minnesota Nice trade-in offers, now's the time to upgrade. Visit Hilltop in Alexandria, Brainerd, Fridley, or Rochester, or online at hilltopcamper.com.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Ask anyone with a DWI if it was worth it. Don't drive impaired. Drive sober. Drive smart.
Extra enforcement now on Minnesota roads. A message from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Fan forecast. High of 89, chance for thunderstorms, otherwise cloudy.
The Fan.
Big Friday happening as we speak. Power Trip Morning Show, here we are. Saucy will be back on Monday. We miss you, Saucy. You're out there listening. Have fun at the drag races this weekend, everybody.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, man. Thinking about going up on Saturday after the Vikes game. I love the drag racing. You just can't believe the violence of it. It's unbelievable. 4 seconds of craziness. My goodness.
Title of your sex tape.
Pop your collar.
Yeah, you should.
Man, when was the last time I wore a shirt with a collar?
Tommy's wedding.
Yeah.
Good collar. I'm listening.
Man.
What was that? What am I saying that from? Go ahead, caller. I'm listening.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Okay. I don't think that's it.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Did he take calls?
It sure did.
Is it a
Frasier?
political talk show?
Frasier.
Yeah, maybe it's Frasier.
It's Frasier. That's it. Thank you.
Good call.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
That's me.
Presented by the St. Paul Saints.
You got that right. St. Paul Saints had a pair of 4-run innings during a 14-5 rout of Omaha. The 53-62 Saints send Andrew Morris to the mound against Omaha again tonight. We'll let you know when they're back at CHS Field. Don't forget, Jay Peterman and the Soup Nazi in studio with us next week.
That's a real sentence. That's awesome.
Right.
I still can't believe that.
And they'll be in studio with us and then at the Saints game on Wednesday night. So that's fun.
Marnie,
Awesome.
you know who's from Omaha?
Warren Buffett.
311, the Beatles of rap rock.
Both of you are right.
Both of us are right.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we were talking Fargo earlier, and Derek told me about the Soup Nazi and coming next week back at the end of Bat Boy Day, where I literally as I was leaving, and but I misheard him and he said Peterman. I thought he meant Melissa Peterman. So I started talking, oh, yeah, Fargo. And and he looked at me like,
yeah, Melissa Peterman and the Soup Nazi.
I've wondered ever since this week why he looked at me so weird, like crazy, man. Well, no, it's because
that's the
Jay
wrong person.
Peter.
Wrong Peterman.
Yeah, wrong sex.
Marnes, were you a Seinfeld fan?
That's also the name of your sex tape.
Kind of.
Do you know-
Not anywhere near you.
Have you seen the Soup Nazi episode? That was a one episode character, but it was just legendary.
Lived in infamy.
Yeah, and Jay Peterman was a multiple season character.
Yep.
John O'Hurley played Jay Peterman, and Elaine, your gal. We all loved Julia Louis-Dreyfus, but Worked for the J. Peterman catalog, and just an epic character. His voice was hilarious. The whole bit that was a good couple of seasons. That was a good arc. It was a good bit.
Yeah,
Julia's the best.
Oh, the best.
When she steals his cake out of his fridge, and she doesn't know it's
Does she eat it too?
Yes, she doesn't know it's a cake from like a royal wedding from like 80 years before.
Wow.
She just thought it was cake.
That's funny.
And he paid like $29,000 for it, and she ate it. Anyway.
Julia.
Also, Zach, when you think of Melissa Peterman, you think of Fargo, where she
100%.
played hooker number 2.
Yes.
And had one line.
Yeah, but it's Go Bears.
The best line ever.
That's why Zach liked
improvised
it.
too, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, really?
She was only supposed to say like I'm from White Bear Lake or whatever, and then she added the Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Just
Had to Go
badass.
Bears, like the Wolves. Hey, but aren't the Coen brothers pretty notorious for not liking improv?
Correct.
So
that's why I think that's why
left it in.
Well, that's why it was shared because it's such a rare moment in a Coen brothers film where somebody improvised
And they allowed it.
and they actually liked it, and it fit well. Obviously, it's a iconic line.
That's pretty bold of Melissa Peterman in that situation because she was an unknown.
Right.
I wonder if she was aware of their disdain for improv, and she just went for it.
Probably not.
Ignorance is bliss.
That's just not true at all.
Yeah, it's better to not be
Yeah.
ignorant.
Yeah.
There's debate there. There's some people who are not like that kind of ignorant. There's different types of ignorance.
I wouldn't know what you're talking
Thanks,
about.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Thank you.
That's a dumb thing to say. All right, here we go.
That was ignorant.
The Powerball jackpot has reached its highest level so far this year. Nobody matched all 6 numbers in Wednesday. By the way, when we were back in talking to Mr. Z, Marne, I wanted to do this because he was talking about the new film from the guy who was Better Call Saul.
Bob Odenkirk.
And I wanted to go, you're nobody called today. She hung up when I asked her name. Well, I wonder, does she think she's being clever?
I don't know what's happening, and this is a perfect example of ignorance being bliss.
Yep.
No idea what's going on right
Yeah, you
now.
look very blissful.
Blissful Grammy Award.
Who sings that song?
Thanks, Pulitzer Prize.
Is that is that Bruce Perlman?
Well, first of all, it's a lady.
I think it's Good Charlotte. AFI, maybe?
Is it Sarah Evans?
Less Than Jake?
Written by Kai Fleming and Dennis Morgan, recorded by Sylvia.
Oh, yeah, Sylvia Brown from the Montel Williams show.
That can't
Just
be right. I've never heard of Sylvia. I thought it was a country artist.
She is a country artist.
Huh. Okay.
That might have been her only hit.
Great song. How do I know every word of that song?
Oh, what a banger.
It's a banger is what it is. Anyway, $565 million lottery up for grabs. Surpasses the 526 from last March. Next Powerball drawing tomorrow night. Get your tickets. You can't win if you don't play.
It's like $1 an hour.
It's more than
that. Sylvia, whose real name is
John
Mark Sinclair.
Sylvia
Bowie.
Jane Kirby
SJ.
from Kokomo, Indiana.
Yeah.
See, and they said the Beach Boys made up Kokomo, that it wasn't a real place. They lied.
Bermuda.
It was in Indiana.
Mama, Indiana, mama.
I loved that song, but I also was like 8 when it came out.
Yeah, I
don't know if it holds up.
I could see you just closing your eyes and swaying like PA.
Now or in
Arms up.
1988?
No, I mean.
When did
at
Kokomo come
church.
out? It's got to be late 80s, right?
Yeah. I
Well,
bet.
wasn't it from the Cocktail soundtrack?
I don't know. I've never seen that film.
Pretty sure it was.
Oh,
Hang on.
man. Cocktail?
Never seen it.
Great movie, especially in the summertime. It's got a real beachy vibe to it.
Yes and yes. 1988, Beach Boys from the 88 film Cocktail.
Wow.
And the album Still Cruisin'.
Yeah, they were still cruising for babes.
Check this out, Chris. I don't know how you would guess this, but let's see if you do.
I'm going to give her a howl. Go ahead.
Still Cruisin' came out August 28th, 1989.
Okay.
That was the Blank studio album by the Beach Boys.
So in the fall of 1989, I just graduated high school and began college at the International College of Broadcasting. I was about to begin my time at the Big Wazoo, Dayton's dangerous rock and roll station, and start my illustrious radio career, which ended up with me being right here today at this moment with my eyes closed, sitting in this chair, wearing a shirt that's a little too tight for me.
How many albums had they put out? What number album was that?
23.
You're pretty good at this. That was their 26th studio album and their 35th official album overall if you count compilations and live packages as well. Yeah. Album 26 was in 1989.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of music.
You know who else loved live packages was those cannibals from earlier. There they are. They love them. Let's have more. A new study finds Nevada is one of the worst states to live in.
This is false.
From Wallet Hub. Including factors include affordability, economy, education, health, and quality of life and safety.
We definitely have heard from multiple sources that the education system there has a long way to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's improving or not, but years ago we were told it was a pretty tough spot.
Yeah.
That money that was flooding into Las Vegas hadn't necessarily spilled into the public school system, specifically Vegas. I can't speak for the entire state of Nevada. Hopefully it's on the right track.
I paid good money for that.
It's true. We don't hear a lot about Nevada outside of Las Vegas.
I think there's a lot of desert, a lot of nothing.
Such a good point.
Such a good
What are they doing with Hawk's money down there? Come on.
Come on, guys.
They fixed the Hoover Dam.
What are you doing? We've got such just a surplus of money. The world's first ever humanoid robot games are underway in China. Over 500 androids from 16 countries are competing at the event in Beijing, taking place at a stadium built for the 2022 Winter Olympics. The games include traditional sports like track, football, basketball, kung fu, and cannibalism. Kung fu? They also include competitions for cleaning.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And other practical tasks.
So it's like Rosie from the Jetsons.
Yeah, it's
right?
like Rosie's
robot
house.
cleaner. Yeah, just a bunch of robots, and Rosie just said, "Could you put a couple of dresses on those gals, please?"
That don't look right. Put a dress on that one.
Yeah, and some lipstick.
Do robots get stuck under mattresses? And there's PA dancing.
Can you give a robot a bath?
Ooh, what a good question.
You can't teach it to bathe.
I mean, you got to clean your machine, right? You got to wash your machine.
God, my mom used to tell me that all the time.
I think you just Windex the robot. Maybe you use a little pledge, right?
Windex.
Yep, oil it up, Rosie.
Yep. Okay.
Oil up Rosie as in...
Yeah, the Jetsons maid.
Yeah. God. Yeah.
Her name was Rosie?
Yeah, Rosie the robot. Yeah, she was...
That's foreshadowing.
Or irony. Do you know, Marnie, we've broken this down in the past, but very problematic, the Jetsons, based on when George and Jane reportedly met and started dating. If you do some math, it's pretty creepy. George is a perv.
Yeah.
George should be in future prison.
Yeah.
He went Elvis
teens?
and Priscilla on it, basically.
Oh, okay.
One of those bits.
Yeah.
Don't do the math. It'll depress you.
Seems to have worked out.
It worked out.
I mean, they seem
great
happy.
cartoon, just problematic.
It's,
looking back.
They seem happy.
Different times.
Yeah, different times. It was the future.
In the future. Yeah. Yeah, that's where that's where we're headed. Okay.
What else you got?
That's good. That's a good question. Because I have other things. None of them are any good.
Would you guys trust a full-sized humanoid robot to be in your house cleaning? We all trust like Roombas, right? Like it's a
I
little
love my Roomba.
circle that just cleans the floor.
It's actually iRobot.
But would if you came home and there was a 5'6" robot cleaning your house,
Yeah.
wouldn't that freak you the F out?
Yeah.
Even if it was 100% efficient, somehow there was, the artificial intelligence in it was capped, where it couldn't gain any extra knowledge. It was just programmed to do exactly what it's doing. But you just once in a while would come around the corner and there it is, just dusting. I think I would get freaked out. I don't know. I
think you get used to it pretty quick.
It's a pretty big leap from where we are right now.
Right.
But maybe we morph there.
You know what I like to do, Marnes, is I put my iPod on the top of my Roomba and I just let it clean the house and I call it DJ Roomba.
That's really
just
good.
plays bangers all over the floor. It's my
good.
idea.
Yeah.
Don't steal it, please.
I would not pop a collar over that line.
No.
Honestly.
No, you are correct.
I'll tell you one thing's for sure, though. If I had that robot, I would have to lock him in the garage at night. Because eventually you're going to wake up and he's going to be standing at the end of your bed.
Interesting you said he.
That's a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anatomically?
Sure. Mine will be. yeah.
About time we get the men robots to clean the house.
Well, that's progress, Marnie. There we go. Progress.
That's the future.
We're not doing it, but our male robot counterparts absolutely will.
Would they get stuck?
Mine's going to be...
Calm down, Zach.
Mine's going to be called Bitch. And he's going to be taller than me, but have a real small member.
Got it. So his name's Bitch, though?
Yes.
How tall is he?
He's 5'7.5". He's
That's a huge bitch.
Huge bitch compared to me.
Sports next. Brian Oak's already here. He'll be in the building in a second. AJ Mansour, Eric Nordquist in a second as well. Taylor Heisey, Parker Fox. Mark Parrish should be here. Marnie's here already. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is Chris Hockey, and I can vouch for that. With daily schedules to every corner of Minnesota and to thousands of destinations across the country, it's the most convenient way to travel. Jefferson's luxury motor coaches offer free passenger Wi-Fi and individual charging outlets so you can stay connected. Ride comfortably and confidently knowing you're traveling with Minnesota's best transportation company of 2024. Don't wait. Seats are going fast. Book online at jeffersonlines.com today. jeffersonlines.com.
Well, people ride bikes because it's fun. We've got more incredible guests like Megan in store, plus news of the day and more. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Good Game with Sarah Spain, and listen now.
Got one of those days that never stops? Try a stop at Speedway. Refresh your fuel tank, refresh your U-tank, and refresh the vibe with $1 large Big Gulp drinks. Speedy Rewards app required. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms.
Builders or Remodelers Storm at buildersandremodelerstorm.com. I've been talking about Builders and Remodelers on the radio and television for quite some time. I love them. I've put my money where my mouth is, and they've always done great work for me. I like those people a lot. They're good people, and they've been doing work for more than 70 years. And I'm here to talk to you now about buildersandremodelerstorm.com because it's been an active year, and it's going to continue to be in the Twin Cities area and beyond in regards to storms. You don't know if you have roof damage. You don't know if you have siding damage. You need experts. You don't need to freak out. Just get a hold of buildersandremodelerstorm.com. Their division of people will come out, look at your home, tell you what needs to be done, and also, by the way, tell you what doesn't need to be done. They're not in the business to take your money. They want to do good work, and they want to be good people. That's what they are. Builders and Remodelers Storm at buildersandremodelerstorm.com.
Got one of those days that never stops? Try a stop at Speedway and refresh the vibe with $1 large Big Gulp drinks. Get $1 large Big Gulp drinks at Speedway with Speedy Rewards. The convenience stores of Speedway. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms.
Hey, Power Trippers, this is Chris Hockey, and I've got something you're going to want to hear. Listen up. Circa Millions and Circa Survivor are back with a massive $21 million in guaranteed prizes. So in Circa Million, pick 5 games against the spread each week. There's 126 ways to win with $6 million guaranteed. And with Circa Survivor, 1 pick a week, no point spread. Last the longest to win it all. $15 million guaranteed. Enter in Nevada. Play from anywhere. $21 million guaranteed. Visit circasports.com for all the details.
Is your money just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money's always doing something. Like auto saving for special events, tracking your teen spending, and helping protect your parents from fraud. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Save up to 40% on back to school with lunchbox favorites made without 300-plus banned ingredients. Explore sales on organic produce, no antibiotics ever meat, and more. Now through September 2nd at Whole Foods Market.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. I was always curious about those home energy squad visits from Excel Energy. So I finally had them come out to my house, and it was amazing. They checked everything, and they even installed some energy-saving upgrades right then and there. The team was super professional and respectful. They walked me through everything and answered all my questions and really listened to my concerns. And the best part, I'm already using less energy. Seriously, you've got to experience the difference. Go to excelenergy.com/squad to book your home energy squad visit today, sponsored by Excel Energy.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Hey, you got something to say to us? Then say it.
Talk back to all of our hosts using the iHeartRadio app when listening to KFAN.
Thrust.
The studio is beginning to fill up. Hi, Mark Parrish.
Hi, Chris Hockey.
Thanks for coming in, even though you're going to be on the mic for 20 minutes.
That's all right.
But I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's fine. I've always been best in small doses.
Oh, that's what,
small increments. But yeah, you know what? I just missed you guys. Coming in on once a week, that kind of sucked. I was getting bored.
When you rolled through McDonald's this morning, were they like, "Where have you been?"
I did actually. My normal guy Jose there that I see at the McDonald's in Wayzata. I went in there in the afternoon last week, and he didn't even know. He's like, "Wait, what? It's not 5 in the morning. It's not 7 in the morning. What are you doing here? Coming here at lunchtime?"
It's like seeing a raccoon in the afternoon. You know something's up.
Exactly.
Maybe this thing's rabid. Brian Oak, Mark Parrish, Brian Oak.
Hi, Mr. Oak. How you doing, brother?
Good to see you, man. Good
Brian
to see
Oak,
you.
Marne Gelner, Brian Oak.
Marne, you look particularly summery. Have you been outside a lot? Did you get a spray tan for this particular show?
I did not.
No, okay.
No, but
you look summery.
I have a pool.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you do.
You should see her backyard.
Okay.
Corey.
Yeah, watch her walk down the hallway.
A pool is not a guarantee to look summery, by the way, Marne. Just for the record.
Okay, look at Mark.
Barish has an indoor pool.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's called a toilet.
It's fun to see you, though. It was. You just walked off the elevator. I'm like, Oak.
I come in here quite a bit, but usually well after you have all vacated the premises. Yeah.
Rock Talk.
Exactly. I'm on with Common every week, and now here for the initials game, I'd like to thank, by the way, whoever the selection committee was for making my quarterfinal up against the #1 seed. Appreciate that.
You can do it, though. We need somebody to be a giant killer, and you and Nordo are both capable. Taylor and Parker have both told me they don't expect to win, but you and Nordo can do it. You guys can both do it.
I got
both capable of doing
three
it.
last year and then just completely fell asleep, and Grim came in and just mopped the floor with me. Yeah. So, no, I feel like I could do it, but you never want to go up against the #1 seed, although the notoriety of being a Giant Slayer would be fantastic.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of Giant Slayer, Is it a little bit weird that every time somebody famous dies, now Common calls you? Because that's basically you are the 911 emergency. Like, hey, Ozzy's dead. Get Oak on.
The Twitterverse has taken to calling me the Angel of Death because I only show up when a famous rock star or figure in music dies. It's not the only time I show up, but
it's been frequent though lately. A lot of major rock deaths lately.
We're at that stage, man, where a lot of these people who really made a name and helped define the genre are moving on, and usually you think, oh, die young, stay pretty, that kind of thing. But a lot of them hung on for a very long time. But we're coming to a big wave here. There are a lot of people, a couple of former Beatles, Bob Dylan, quite a few others that are upper 70s, lower 80s, nudging it. And so maybe they'll live to 100. Maybe they're gone already, and we just haven't heard about it.
It's depressing, man.
Well,
time's a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, that keeps you relevant.
Yep. Does it? Does it?
Those other guys just keep on dying.
Yeah.
Oak's got work.
Now, if there were only some way to monetize that.
Do a podcast.
Oh, I do a podcast.
What?
I know, it's shocking. It's called The Brian Oak Show. Just recorded episode 506 yesterday, and we will be recording episode 507 later on this afternoon.
And then next week, 508?
8.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. Well, you just start doing them, and it's that whole 1 foot in front of the other, and then the next thing you know, you're hitting 500. Exactly. Oh, sweet. Winter Warlock. I like it.
Yeah, you got it.
It was a fun I did it once. It's a fun podcast. You guys are fun.
Well,
it's a good time.
It's low stakes, I mean, you can talk about whatever you want. We can say whatever we want. Every guest that comes on has to pick 3 songs to feature. And again, I don't care what it is for a couple of reasons. One, whatever people like to listen to and are really passionate about tells you a lot about that person. It's pretty informative. But also the amount of new music I've been exposed to from people that I would have never heard about otherwise. It's great.
My favorite part of being on there is I got Oak to introduce Nickelback.
Like I said, everybody who comes on the podcast gets to pick 3 songs that I have no say over. And yeah.
Parrish, have you been invited back?
As a matter of fact, I have
not. Wonder why.
Telling. Like you said, it's telling about a person.
Marnie, I'm going to put you on the spot, but let's say Oak at some point in, I don't know, the next 500 episodes invites you.
Yeah.
3 songs that like either define your life or change your life. Go. Top of your head.
Suds in the Bucket.
By.
Obviously, Sarah Evans.
No, he's leaving. He hates that.
No, I just.
All right. Somebody tweet Smitty. That's going to be number 1 quote of the week on the Bets and Quotes podcast. That's the winner. Now, for years, we accused of Power Trip Quotes being Chris because he likes quoting Chris the most. That one is the most well-deserved. There's your quote of the week.
Genius. I don't know who Sarah Evans is, so this is a perfect example. Example.
This is probably the reason you've never asked me to be on your podcast.
Do you want to know the honest reason I've never asked you?
You and I don't listen to the same kind of music.
But that doesn't matter. No. That's not what it's about. It's about meeting people in this community and finding out what makes them tick, having a laugh, listening to some music. It's, again, very low stakes, but often very enjoyable. I don't ask people of your caliber that occupy your particular strata.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Wait a minute.
I've done your podcast.
Because, you're a radio guy, okay? I mean, come on. Because, who roasts me the most often for never having invited him is Barrero. Odds that Barrero would actually show up and do my podcast in the humble Smart Start MN studios in South Minneapolis.
I mean, catch him in the right mood.
Maybe he just wants to be invited.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm busy. I don't have that kind of time to just coddle someone's ego. So I'll tell you what. I am officially and cordially inviting you right now to come and join the podcast in the next few weeks.
I'm busy.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I cannot sing at all, but I love music.
Right.
I mean, I'm not gifted with the hockey voice, but it is in me.
Yeah.
It is. There are parts of my life defined by music. We're very different. It could be an interesting conversation. I'm going to a concert tomorrow of a group I'm currently obsessed with.
Who are you going?
Tiger Lily Gold.
Okay.
Obviously.
Again, just as obvious as Sarah Evans to me. I mean, I'd be surprised if you weren't there. I don't know who that is.
That's why
Right.
the podcast will be great.
North Dakota's own Tiger Lily Gold and the friends now of Marne Gelner.
Yeah.
They've become friends. They legitimately know each other. They're friends.
The Venn diagram of our musical taste has nothing to do with whether or not you'd be a good guest on the show. I know who you are, and I've bummed you a smoke before. Okay.
More than once.
True. That
More
is
than
true.
once. And that would make you a great podcast host if you have an open mind and you are not
100%
judging other people's music. 'Cause
Ever.
I do find that really appalling. I can disagree with your taste in music and go, that's not for me. But you can't rip what another person likes.
Oh,
If you've ever heard me talk about music with Rock Talk with Common or any time on the podcast, which that sounds like you're a pretty devoted fan of, I don't ever do that. I've worked in a record store for 5 years, and think about the record stores you go into where the person behind the counter is so dismissive or condescending or intimidating that you're like embarrassed to walk up with the thing you want to buy. I am antithetical to that attitude. If that person loves that as much as I love the things I love, then we have more in common than we don't. We're both music heads. Just because yours is Tiger Lily Star Fox or whatever it's called.
Star Fox. The video game.
Star Fox. The video game.
Yeah, the video game.
I
thought that was going somewhere else.
I will tell you this.
I hate to break it to you. I've done this for 30 years. I know not to swear on the air.
That's what Marnie wants to do tomorrow at the show.
Oh, my God.
It's amazing that I can barely remember people's names, but I was so quickly processing what he said and thinking about the dump button and thinking about where my next job's going to be and stuff like that. It's incredible.
I cannot believe you said that. I'm like, wow, Oak is really rusty. So you said FOX.
Yeah, Star
Fox.
Fox.
Like the video game.
Nintendo
Star Fox.
64.
Mr. Brian Oak?
Yes, sir.
Just to give you a little context here, Tiger Lily Gold, a couple of young ladies out of North Dakota, small town North Dakota, discovered by Shane McAnally. So that'll tell you that they're the real
He's still got
deal.
the blank look
You don't
on
know who
his
that
face.
is?
You know, Shane McAnally.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
No, not with a gun to my head.
He is an award-winning,
I believe you.
multi-genre, songwriter.
Big deal.
Nobody knows everything about all genres of music.
Amen.
I just try to focus on the good stuff.
One of my favorite quotes, though, from you ever is you don't get to choose what you like when it comes to music. And it's so true because almost everybody's musical taste feels calculated, but I think you're right. You just honestly don't get to. And once in a while, I think it's fun when you surprise yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will always, if you look at all the bands that I like, and then I at some point will mention that I like Jamiroquai, you'd be like, how the hell do you like Jamiroquai? Because it doesn't make sense. I should hate that band.
You're right.
But it just hit me at the right time, and I love about 12 of their songs, and that's all you need to love a band is about 10 or 12.
I went on Barrero the other day because he wanted to talk about the notion of yacht rock. The term, is it pejorative? What does it mean? Why is it so popular right now? And we talked a lot about that, and one of the bands that's often brought up, much to the chagrin of its founder, Donald Fagen, is Steely Dan. And obviously, Steely Dan, wildly competent, incredibly well-produced albums, landmark American band. I've never once felt it move to a song by Steely Dan, so I don't hate them. I'm not disrespecting them.
Even Reeling in the Years?
I don't care. No,
really?
I would rather put on a Seals and Crofts record, and that is not sarcasm.
No, I love that band too.
Yeah, I don't, it's not my thing. Yeah, but no, you don't get to pick what you love, and you know what? You don't have to automatically hate it. You just, have a little respect and move along and go put on your own records.
It's why the song that Hawk recommended last week, I've not stopped listening to it. Stephen Wilson Jr., is that it?
Yep, that's it.
I'm a Song.
Oh, my gosh.
You need to listen. I don't know if
All right. I don't know it.
It's like, I'm
jotting it down right now.
It might not be the genre that you particularly like.
That's fine.
But read the lyrics.
What is the genre?
It's
Americana country.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
What's his name?
Stephen Wilson Jr.
Yeah, maybe in the break I'll play it for you. It's so good and so impressive that I think it.
Can I drop one on you guys? I just found this band, and I had never heard of them before. And if I put it on for you, you would not think that Brian Oak would like this. There is a German band called Electric Callboy, and they are literally, and this is hard to fathom, but they split the difference between "Am I in the Heart of the Pit" at the gnarliest Warped Tour you've ever gone to, listening to some crazy metalcore, or am I losing my mind at 2:30 in the morning on a beach in Ibiza to the craziest, most anthemic EDM you've ever listened to? They meld those two worlds, and there's a song called We Got the Moves by Electric Callboy. It's my favorite song of the year, even though it came out 3 years ago. It is, again, I'd never heard of them either, and they are wow, and the video's spectacular.
Okay.
You had Zach at Callboy.
What's that?
Oh, here they are.
Where do I plug it in?
Chris, can you call him again?
Yeah, sure.
You are elected.
Nailed it. All right, that was sports.
It sure was.
You can tell it's a Friday. We've skipped
man.
like 7 scheduled segments because who cares?
Yeah, listen, Jalen Naylor's hand injury is concerning, but JJ looked fantastic, and more on that in a moment. Rocco got pissed and threw his hat.
Got ejected.
Oh, that was a good. That was a good one. That was
I love it.
Cardi level ejection.
I love it when baseball managers get ejected.
Me too. I just think sometimes they want a day off. Throw me out of here so I can go watch the Jetsons.
I mean, could you blame Rocco?
No, not a bit.
No, whatever.
Mr. Oak, would you come over and listen to this song?
Oh, sure.
That was a real...
Because here's what I hate about that is I'm going to go over there and I'm going to nod and be like, no, it's good. It's good. And I just, even if I don't love it, then you're going to be hurt. And I don't want that to happen to you because I love you.
It's like eating your in-laws' cooking. Right, you have to like it.
Yeah.
Until you drive home and say that was the worst I've ever had.
Right, like what part of this was actually stroganoff?
Oh, my.
I think Zach's going to be stroking off to Electric Callboy later.
Not that caller,
All right, Vikings news in a second. There's Electric Callboy again. Brian Oak is here. Mark Parrish, Marne Gelner. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have a report of an accident 94 westbound at 35E. There's an accident Highway 61 northbound at County Road E that's blocking the right lane. Highway 212 slow eastbound from Highway 5 to Prairie Center with construction. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Power strips on Power Strips? Upgrade those outlets and save $99 on electrical repairs today. Friendly, licensed techs, same-day fixes. Gens Ryan's got the juice. GensRyan.com.
Yeah, I love those guys.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here. If you're looking for the best pizza for your next get-together or just a family dinner, that pizza is 7th Avenue Pizza. My favorite is the meatball and pepperoni. It's got my face on it. You can't miss it because I have a huge head. You can find 7th Avenue Pizza at all X-Golf locations.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Rascal Flats, Life is a Highway Tour 2026. Friday, January 23rd, XL Energy Center.
I like the sound of that.
Country music's greatest vocal group, Rascal Flats.
I like the sound of
Back on the road. With special guests Lauren Elena and Chris Lane. On sale Friday, 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Rascal Flats Live.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Everything's a little better when it's super. Heroes, markets, sized, and of course, checks. A super check gives you an in-depth review of your current insurance coverage with a Farm Bureau Financial Services agent, no matter who your insurance provider is. That's super cool. Talk to a Farm Bureau agent to make sure you're properly covered at fbfs.com/protect. It's your future. Let's protect it. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
A DWI will cost you about $10,000 and possibly so much more. That's a sobering reality. Drive sober. Drive smart.
Extra enforcement now on Minnesota roads. A message from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Hi, I'm Trisha, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company, where we're all about you. Your style, your budget, your dream engagement ring. Are you looking for a style that's classic, modern, vintage, or something in between? Not sure? At Shane Company, we're here to help. We have so much style under one roof because a friend knows you like options. Drop by or visit us at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Luther and LutherAuto.com. Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show. If you're looking for a vehicle, start at LutherAuto.com and then get into one of their 45-plus Luther locations. Man, it seems like they're adding dealerships all the time. Why wouldn't they? They're crushing it because they're awesome. And more proof that they're awesome. This week, Minnesota's Best Awards came out on the Star Tribune, and Luther won Best New Car Dealer, Best Used Car Dealer. They won Customer Service Awards. They basically swept the 5 major categories. And again, no shock to us. If you've been to Luther, you know the kind of treatment you get. The customer service is unbelievable. But they also have a second to none inventory, which means the selection also second to none. Whatever you're looking for, whether it's buying, leasing, trading in, or even flat out selling to Luther, all things automotive, all things cars, all things vehicles, Luther's the place to go. Start shopping online at LutherAuto.com. End up at one of their 45-plus Luther locations. You're going to love them. Luther and LutherAuto.com.
Hardworking people need a hardworking candy bar. Packed with peanuts and filled with golden caramel, Payday is definitely working hard for you. So grab one now to power you through the day. Payday. Peanut Caramel Bar. Get to it.
Listen to Ben Lieber on the Power Trip, sponsored by Mystic Lake.
This is FM 100.3 KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. KFAN, an iHeartRadio station.
Believe the entire room over there is listening to the song. Oak is pretty stoic.
This is not the song they're listening to be clear.
This is the song that just right now you and I are listening to, and the listeners. The rest of them over there are analyzing, I believe, the Stephen Wilson Jr. song. His dad, I think, is pretty noteworthy as well, but I'm like completely blanking on his name.
It's got to be something.
I guess his dad was famous, though, too. I don't know. We'll look it up.
Yeah. I'll Google it.
The GOAT is here. AJ Mansour just walked in. Again, he's playing initials at 8:15.
Good morning.
Oak's already here. Oak already said he's not thrilled about his draw.
I don't love mine either.
You got two guys that
Oak shoots from the hip. Nordo's been to the finals before.
Exactly.
I don't know. I didn't look close, but I got 2 teen matchups. So like 2 against, he's like 12 and 15 or something, Nordo and Oak. So it's solid. And then you got Taylor and Parker. You never know what they're going to bring to the table. So, we'll see. It'll be fun. Hi, Marnie.
Hi, AJ. Good morning. Did you do any prep work? Like,
I did a little,
how did you get yourself in the mind right?
I've watched some back. Played along the last couple of weeks just to kind of see how it would go.
How would you have done the last couple of weeks?
Decent.
Okay.
Oh,
decent but not dominant?
He's
or dominant.
It's different when you're not there, so it's hard to tell. I had success, but I need to get my mind back into how the game works.
Would you have defeated the Rube Glenn, who got 5? Would you have beaten him that game?
I would have, but it was only because a handful of those ones I took from him. If that makes sense. So there wasn't like a domination or anything, but. He's impressive.
Yeah, and hopefully less nervous, because he said he was nervous. He didn't seem like it at all.
And the winner of today's matchup would match up against him and Frank.
100%.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And in the game before, would you have guessed the clap?
It wasn't top of mind, but I was probably maybe a clue away.
Yeah. I got several people who tweeted me the clip from League of Their Own where the little kid looks at the baseball that had just been signed and reads the autograph. avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan. And he goes, that's good advice.
Two of my favorite initials guesses of all time are butt doctor and the clap, because the look on your face is, I don't understand why that's wrong.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite band as well, by the way.
Butt doctor and the clap.
Yep.
You know who's really underrated is the clap. They get forgotten
I'm
about.
going to disagree on that.
You know what I think honestly happened with the clap? Because when I cut up that clip for social media, here's what I think happened. Tell me if this is right or wrong. I didn't know. I had one clue that was like, you want to avoid this.
Yes. And
it was exactly like genital herpes in Duluth from a couple of weeks before that Chris rang in and got it right. Yep. So I wonder if the back of your brain, since you were in Duluth, was like, oh, I wonder if this is like a STD.
No.
And you went straight to the clap because of the Duluth guess.
Was the word avoid. Because I know so
How
many.
How much you want to avoid the clap?
Yes,
too late,
and.
Marnie, just too late.
Yes, and. That line from League of Their Own is avoid the clap.
Avoid
Jimmy
the clap. Yep, the word avoid. I get it.
Yeah. Avoid the
Avoid
clap,
the
Jimmy
noid.
Dugan. And he goes, that's good advice.
You're like, why is this wrong? It was testicular cancer. It was close, right? As I think Elizabeth Reese said, right region. Just
and
wrong
also
affliction.
want to avoid.
You would also like to avoid that, for sure.
The Twin Cities can no longer wait to hear whether or not Brian Oak liked the song we played for him or not.
Yeah. All right, Stephen Wilson Jr.
I'm a Song is the name of the song. It's written from the perspective of a song, which is brilliant. I can't believe I've never heard it before.
Genius. I can't believe you didn't think of it first.
I know. I can't believe somebody hadn't already written a song like that.
I am a huge fan of singer-songwriters. Like among my all-time favorites are people like John Prine, right? That was, especially given the fact that it was performed live, that was genuinely excellent. And I'm not saying that because we're pals or because I'm worried about how just sensitive you are, which is very. I stood there and I actually never got that feeling of like, all right, I got it. All right, I got it. It was great the whole way through. I think it was really, really good. And you were correct. So Stephen Wilson Jr., now I have homework. I got some listening to do.
I couldn't wait for the next line.
Right. It was brilliant storytelling. It was beautifully played. And how beat up that ancient guitar he played on. It sounded so good.
So bad.
Yeah, it was great.
And strangely enough, he's in town tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
No way.
He's opening for Hardy over at Somerset.
Oh, negative. Not happening.
But I just man, he's got a couple of songs on that record that will blow your brains out. They're so good. There's one about being a hillbilly. You can call me Billy, but the hill comes with me. It's such clever writing and such great stuff. I'm just a fan, man.
Chris, are you a Hayes Carl guy?
I'm not as no. I don't know him. To be honest with
Another great singer-songwriter out of Texas that you should familiarize yourself with. If you like that quality of songwriting, he's brilliant.
Yeah, man. I just when somebody comes up with something completely original like that, it blows me away. But when it's that good as well, man, woof.
So just to confirm, it's a song about written from the perspective of
it's a
being
song
of a song.
A song saying I've been there with you your whole life.
It is Marnie, you're gonna love it. Marnie, you're gonna love it.
Oh, right.
It's a tearjerker.
Yeah, I get choked up just talking about it. I mean, it's music, man.
That's
right?
an amazing.
I mean,
you're right, Hawk. Like, how has everybody ever thought about? Like, it's so simple or genius, but it's so simple too at the same time.
I mean, it's no Tiger Lily Donkey Kong or whatever.
What was that one?
But I mean,
Star Fox.
Whatever.
Star what?
Please don't say that again. I'd really love it if that didn't happen again.
A buddy of mine just sent me a text saying, Stroganoff to electric callboy. What kind of filth is on your little power tripping program, Brian? And we all heard you say SF. So.
I believe that's called a revenge F word. Is what that
Wow.
We've mentioned this before, but it sounds like you've played the game Star Fox. It is an 0 out of 10 now, but it blew our minds when it came out because we couldn't imagine that it was 3D. You were flying a ship. You're like, what is this magic? It's a terrible, terrible game. Zero fun. Now.
I never owned. Believe it or not, I've played video games my entire life. My first one was the Atari 2600, and I've never owned a Nintendo system in my entire life. So I played it at friends' houses, but I've never ever owned a Nintendo before.
That's too bad.
Mario Brothers is a foreign language to me. I don't know what that is.
That's
I know what it is, but
Yeah, but just imagine if you ever do want to dive in.
Yeah.
All those games he has in front of him.
Yeah.
It's
that's
like
true.
when you haven't seen a TV show and someone
Yeah.
says like, I wish that I could go back to that feeling.
Right.
You got a lot of good games ahead of you with Zeldas and Marios. And
Yes.
there's a lot of good stuff there.
Well, noted.
It's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah. I don't know if I got those kind of minutes left.
He's got a podcast to do.
Yes, and one later today. Thank you very much. Yeah.
But
Who's
never
your
with
guest?
Marne.
Later on today, I don't have my thing with me. It's a guy who I don't know personally, but
It's
what I
better if
do
I
is
leave
I
mine
troll
home,
the
too.
internet and my friends and say, oh, this band's coming up, or oh, this sounds interesting. I can't think of his name, and I feel really guilty because I'd love to give him a free plug, but it's a dude in a band called Trailer, spelled TRAYLO, something like that. Anyway, he's a total beardo, bluegrassy dude that has a Taylor Swift cover band. And that was interesting enough to me that I want to talk to this guy. And so he's coming in today.
He's having a big week.
Yeah.
He's. Hold on.
Pop the collar.
Pop
There
that
we
collar.
go. There we go.
There she goes. Let's see. All Around brought us Fan 5.
Sure, thanks
And
all around.
Radco brings us Vikings news.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessories pro. Skadoosh.
All right, a couple of things we can get through, and then we can get back to the nonsense. But the Vikings host the Patriots tomorrow at noon, preseason game number 2. J.J. McCarthy will not play. I think everybody that watched him in game 1 probably feels pretty good about that. Let's just move on. Yesterday at practice, though, a couple of injuries we got to keep our eye on. Josh Metellus banged up his shoulder pretty bad at the end of practice.
That would suck, man.
So people are a little nervous about that, but we'll see where that goes. And Jalen Naylor has a hand injury that people are concerned about, especially like we've mentioned 2 or 3 times already. Not a ton of wide receiver depth, especially with Addison suspended the first 3 games and Rondale Moore out for the year. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see if they add somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically it.
That's it.
Again,
Good
game
practice for
tomorrow at
JD
noon.
history. Yep, let's go. Pregame starts at 10. Saucy and I be on at 10:45. So check us out. All right.
Smash.
Yeah, smash. That's exactly right. Okay.
That was Vikings news.
Yeah. Anything else going on?
Gutter Helmet's finishing up my gutters today.
That's cool.
Is that right?
Does that count as Vikings news?
No, but sure. But
Okay.
I
Well, I
do
was
have
just
something
trying to
for
add
you.
to the show.
A
you
great
know?
story, Mark.
I hadn't. I've been sitting here for so long. I
The
haven't
first segment of the
spoken.
show.
I do have something for you.
What
that
a story,
I just
Mark.
realized I hadn't reported on. Been a rough week for the NFL in court. 3 days after the Nevada Supreme Court ruled against the effort to force John Gruden's claims against the league and Commissioner Roger Goodell in arbitration, blah, blah, blah. The Second Circuit found that certain claims made by former Dolphins coach and current Vikings defensive coordinator Brian Flores should not be sent to arbitration. In a 29-page ruling, the 3-judge panel found that claims made by Flores against the Giants, Broncos, and Texans and the NFL should proceed in court. So he will get his day in court.
Wow.
And for clarity, arbitration benefits the NFL.
Always.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there you go. So moving forward there. Don't need the distraction, but I don't think it will be. I think Mr. Flores is able to keep his eye on the ball, if you know what I mean.
And whether it's true or not, the last year or so we've heard that the lawsuit was maybe a reason why other teams would be a little gun shy to hire him as a head coach. That's part of the reason, maybe, if you believe those rumors, that he's still here.
Yeah.
Outside of the fact that he probably loves it because we're the best.
He is.
Yeah, that
to
too.
ask us.
And he's basically given carte blanche.
Fun word.
Here's your defense.
Fun phrase.
Yeah, carte
Especially
blanche.
when you pronounce it like that.
Yeah, I don't even know. if
Especially when
it's-
you're given it.
I don't know what it means.
That was my favorite character on
Freedom.
Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Carte Blanche Devereaux.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heck of a card.
She popped her collar so severely that she just completely threw her hair off and knocked her headphones
I
off.
hope the camera was switched over.
That was smooth, Marnie.
You might have dislocated your wrist there.
Real smooth.
TV Pro.
It's a good power move. It's a good power move, Marnie, for sure.
I actually had a question for you guys, a video game question, because yesterday, for the first time, I saw a new version of NBA 2K where in this certain mode, team mode, I think they call it, you can put WNBA players on the NBA teams, as in mix and match. And so they had Paige Beckers was highly featured, and on the Dallas Mavericks with number 1
Flagg.
draft pick, thank you, Cooper Flagg, like playing together. So she's doing like a pick and roll to him. And then they had Asia Wilson playing for the Miami Heat, lobbing the ball to Bam Adebayo, who is her boyfriend.
Oh, really?
And then they had Angel Reese doing the John Cena "You Can't See Me," standing in an Oklahoma City Thunder uniform with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander behind her as her teammate, like looking at her. So this is sort of how they laid it out.
Mushrooms?
You were there?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a video game player, but to those of you who do, because I read through the comments, they were not kind.
Sure.
It was a bunch of people like, nobody asked for this. Stop pushing the WNBA down our throats. Is that an appealing twist for video game players?
I mean, not to get serious, but again, then don't pick the WNBA team.
Yes.
Well, don't play that mode.
For people of interest, to have the option is probably really important.
I was going to say, it actually sounds really cool.
Yeah.
It really
and if
does.
you don't care, then who cares?
Right.
Yeah.
When I'm picking my Mario Kart person, I don't like Italian, so I don't pick Waluigi. Right? You know what I'm saying? I stay away from Waluigi. He's not my type. I'm not into that.
Yeah.
I pick Daisy or Rosalina or Princess Peach. That's what I do.
I played the UFC game, and I have my cat Cece fighting a lot of people.
No, I actually think it's kind of cool. It's the first time they've ever done it with the WNBA.
For sure.
I did not know that they were doing the mix and match thing. I thought you could just play as WNBA teams against other WNBA teams. Didn't know you could. What's an inappropriate word for mixing and matching?
I wouldn't do it if I were you.
Co-ed's fine. Sure, we'll go with that.
Rosie's protesting outside the headquarters of the.
I mean, as a Minnesota sports fan, you could put Nafisa Collier and Anthony Edwards
For sure.
on the same team
and that's really
play
cool.
together.
Yeah.
Why not?
And I don't believe there's ever been a WNBA standalone game.
Right.
So this is a good opportunity to reach a different audience that would be very interested in that. That's cool.
There's plenty of female gamers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for your support.
Yeah, no, we're on
Not
team mix and match for sure.
And Mark, you don't have to be a female gamer to put WNBA players on your team.
That's not what I was saying.
What'd you say?
Well, I'm just saying that there's also female gamers out there that might play maybe more of a WNBA game than a male.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yes.
God, all marks get sexist very quickly on this show. No, it's
At least I can explain my way out of the jam.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Fair.
Here we are.
I pick female drivers all the time in Mario Kart. They can drive just as well.
On the video.
As long as I'm controlling them.
I'm sorry, Marnie. I don't know. I'm a guest. I'm new here.
Mario Kart World is on the Switch too is fantastic.
Hey,
I'm a big fan.
We've been playing the tournament. I've been
Super
playing
fun.
that a ton.
Yeah, they did a good
Different
job.
outfits are good. Yeah, the 24 players. Yeah, I think they did a really good job.
Agreed. All right, the room is starting to fill up. I see Taylor Heisey and Parker Fox out in the hall. They're here. So the 5 competitors are in the building. At 8:15, AJ Mansour, Eric Nordquist, Brian Oak, Parker Fox, and Taylor Heisey square off the last of the quarterfinals, quarterfinal number 9 of the Initials Invitational in about 15 minutes. But Fan 5 after this on the Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
There are delays on 169 northbound from Highway 101 to Old Shakopee. 169 with an accident northbound at Rockford on the right shoulder. They cleared a crash, Highway 61 northbound at County Road E. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. With Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, you can fill up on faves for $5, indulge even more for $7, or try something totally new for $9. Get yours at participating stores. Price and participation may vary. Limited time. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra.
Have you been injured in an accident? If you have been, reach out to Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben, the personal injury powerhouse. They happen to be the largest in the 5-state area. They've been helping Minnesotans in your exact spot for years and years and years. Thousands of Minnesotans that have been injured. So nobody wants to be injured. Everybody knows it's a tough spot to be in. You need to reach out to somebody that you can trust. A name you know, and Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben is the way to go. Visit Schwabel.com. That's Schwabel.com, or call 612-377-7777.
Jan from Toyota here with live coverage of end of summer fun at Toyota's national sales event with my special guest, Eli Manning.
Thanks, Jan. Let's get into it.
Down by the lake for some fishing, we've got Eric in his Tundra. He throws his line, and he's going long.
Heck of a team effort there. That Tundra got him exactly where he needed to be.
Sure was, Eli. Until next time, go Toyota!
See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary. Event ends September 2nd. Toyota, let's go places.
For just a moment, imagine life without joint pain. Erase the constant ache in your knees, hips, or shoulders. Imagine moving with ease, unafraid of that next jolt of pain. At QC Kinetics, we believe your health is your greatest investment, and we're here to help you regain it. Our advanced regenerative therapies revitalize damaged joint tissue with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. It's not just about relieving pain, it's about restoring your freedom and confidence. Imagine golfing, hiking, or just walking without hesitation. Imagine waking up every morning without pain holding you back. With QC Kinetics, you can turn those dreams into reality by investing in something priceless, your health. Find out if you're a viable candidate by requesting a free consultation today. Call 612-662-8194. What's your health worth to you? If it's worth a free call and consultation, here's the number: 612-662-8194. 612-662-8194.
Hi, it's Hockey for Radco and Radco.com, your truck accessory pro store. And, of course, they normally sponsor me in the initials, but we'll find out who they're with today. They bring you Vikings news every day. They've been with me for a long time, and they're going to help you make your car, truck, or SUV into the one of your dreams. Just loving it. Just driving down the road saying, I have everything I need. When it comes to toppers, let's just say Radco has been and always will be in a class of their own. Radco's business is built off capping off your truck with the most dependable, durable, and affordable fiberglass and aluminum toppers from Lear and Fast Top and Outlander and Radco's own line of premium toppers. Nobody does toppers better than Radco, your truck accessories superstore. 4 metro locations plus St. Cloud. Radco, it's your truck. Have it your way today.
Hardworking people need a hardworking candy bar. Packed with peanuts and filled with golden caramel, Payday is definitely working hard for you. So grab one now to power you through the day. Payday Peanut Caramel Bar. Get to it.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Hero Home Services.
When the temperature rises, Hero always answers the call. Our techs deliver reliable AC service with the power and precision your home deserves. When your home needs saving, visit Hero Home Services at callhero.com.
Fan forecast.
Probably going to rain or something.
Listen to KFAN daily on your iHeartRadio app and send us your talkbacks when doing so. Just another way to stay connected to the fan.
All right, finally, somebody in this room that wins something. Taylor Heisey in the building. And she brought Parker. I mean, Parker, whatever. Parker, come on, man.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm here
whatever.
too. I thought you were talking about AJ about winning.
No, I mean,
things,
AJ does win everything as well, but a real champ like Taylor.
It's true. National level champ.
National level
That's what we should be
championship.
saying,
Taylor
right?
Heisey of the
Yes.
Minnesota Frost. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Taylor, Parker, Taylor.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Taylor, Brian Oak,
Good to see you.
Taylor.
Good to see you.
Brian, Parker, Brian, AJ.
Hello
Taylor.
back there. Where's Nordo? We got Nordo.
He'll
working
be
on his
sitting
show.
in my chair.
He's getting some work done.
He'll be ready to roll.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hey, Hawk.
Hi, buddy.
How are you?
I missed you. It's been too long.
How's your face?
It's ready to be smooched.
Yeah, I bet. I know a guy.
Yeah, I know. Does that make you uncomfortable, Taylor?
No.
Okay,
never.
good. All right, great.
She loves it.
Good.
I think the last time we saw you, Taylor, I don't think you were engaged yet.
Nope.
I don't know.
Congratulations.
Have we talked to you since you guys won the title or not? I know we had you on during the run. I don't know if we talked to you post championship or not.
I don't
So
know.
since then, you're engaged to this man.
What else would I be?
Traveling all over the world, right?
Yeah.
Doing cool stuff with USA Hockey and otherwise. So, where have you been? What have you been up to?
Oh, gosh. Since the season, we went to Mexico.
Yep.
We went to Telluride. And then I was just in Lake Placid, New York with USA Hockey for 2 weeks. That was my 11th time there. Training, yes. So for the Olympic year, we're kind of with each other and with our coach in one spot for the first week and a half of every month. So then next month it's in Michigan, then the next month it's in Blaine. So
And the team's already set.
The top 30 is,
Top 30.
and then it'll get cut down to 23 in December.
And that's the final roster.
Correct.
And your
yeah.
confidence level is pretty high? How do you feel? I got to think you're a lock, but I'm saying, how do you feel? Pretty good?
Since I got cut from the last Olympics, I've always said I'm going to put myself in a position where they can't say no, and that's essentially where I feel like I'm at right now.
Well said.
Good way to do it.
Good attitude.
Love it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to cheer for you.
Thank you.
Do you have Frost teammates that are also on the right path to make this team, or who else is in the mix?
We have 4. I think there's 4 of us. It's me, Kelly Panic, Grace Elminkle, and Lee Steckline, and they're all really great players. And Kendall Coyne as well. So 5. And I would say all 5 of us have a really good shot of making it. So it's pretty cool.
Sweet.
Represent
Can't wait.
the champs.
Yep.
Do you like lemon meringue pie?
I do.
Okay, good.
Do you?
Just the meringue part.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure what it is now that I think about it. What is meringue?
It's like whipped
egg
and
egg yolks.
I didn't need to know that.
Yeah,
Now
that
I'm
makes it
grossed
sound
out.
so much worse.
Yeah, I don't like it anymore. It's lemon meringue pie day, by the way, in case you're wondering
Is
why.
it
I
really?
mentioned that. Yeah.
Wow.
In case you're
To those who celebrate.
Yeah, exactly. That's right, yeah. Is he always this clever at home?
He tries.
We were actually just talking about it last night. It was just like kind of the concept of radio and like the ability to be quick-witted and everything. Because we've been listening to some shows and trying to figure out like the flow of the Initials game. We haven't kind of listened to it as much as probably some of these other guys in this room have. So we've been trying to get the flow and just like being able to kind of see your jokes and kind of see where you're going, but no, you might not go in that direction, all that kind of stuff. So we're trying to figure you out. I don't know if anybody's got you figured out. But
How far back
thought
did
about
you
it
go?
more than we have.
I haven't figured myself
Yeah.
out.
We didn't go that far back. We watched a couple of the other semifinals or quarterfinals games, and I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I think Chris can attest to this, though. It's changed over the years, right, Chris?
Completely, yeah. And much harder now.
He's added different things. The puzzle aspect of it has gotten more difficult. Like you can tell he thinks about it when he makes the clues, not just like comes up with facts.
Yeah, true.
He tries to spin you in different directions.
He does do that.
First 100 games, the clues were atrocious.
Oh my gosh!
So,
That's
Bubba,
my favorite era.
I have a lot of questions, and right now they're all related to your hat. You have what appears to be like a camouflage hunting hat with like a giant leaf on it, and then a 3-eyed smiley face. What the hell is this
You know
hat?
what's funny?
People on the stream can see it, but what is this?
The last 25 years of my life, I probably would have never worn camo. Like I was anti-camo. I'm supposed to be a city kid.
He's
all
being
that,
country.
all that kind of stuff. And then she come home with these hats, and the brand's Dishin. It's a hockey brand. Parrish probably heard
That's
of
a
it
hockey
before.
brand?
Yeah.
Wow,
I
I would
guess
have
skateboarding
guessed
or something.
hunting or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, exactly.
Dishin.
Weird.
You probably know Dishin better than I do,
Yeah,
but
it's just a hockey brand.
they just make pretty nice hats. I think they're new era, so it's a comfortable fitting hat. Kind of outside my comfort zone. I was wearing it last night, and it was on the ground when I woke up this morning, so I throw it back on.
Is there some kind of meaning about the 3-eyed smiley face?
I don't
know?
I don't know.
Maybe during the break we'll look up.
I'm going to put it
Dishin's
together.
motto.
It's a hockey brand called Dishin.
Yeah.
You've got good vision because you're dishing assists, right? That's where
3-eye
I'm going,
vision.
right?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to go with.
The third eye.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
3-eyed smiley face.
What do you think about the third eye, Hawk?
I wore a T-shirt with an upside-down pineapple for like 3 weeks and had no idea what that meant.
Yeah.
According to a quick Google search, Parker Fox,
Yeah.
what does the 3-eyed smiley face mean? The 3-eyed smiley face symbolizes wisdom and enlightenment.
Oh, that's good motto going into today.
It conveys positive emotions like joy,
Sex!
while reflecting a deeper understanding of existence.
I like that. That works.
Or it just looks cool on a hat.
Right, layered over leaves and camo.
Real camo. It's got like the the whole real bit here. I don't
There it
know.
is.
I never really
Trees
worn
and
camo
branches.
before. I
Yeah.
think there's more of Nordo's kind of field here, but
I bet Parrish has some camo.
yeah, we're giving it a try.
I think they make skate skins too. So like you can
What's
have
a
a pair of
skate skin?
Yeah,
you
explain
can
skate
have a
skin.
pair of skates and then you just put this like on the area that's like kind of flat. You just put something that you want if you want it to look like dogs, camo, whatever. You can just slap it on there and it will like stick. And then you can make like if it's like
like
hockey for cancer
personalization.
game, you
Yeah.
can wear
Gotcha.
purple. You can
The
put something-
equivalent of a
anything on it.
goalie mask.
Yeah.
Spice it up a little bit
Like
with
a
art.
phone
Yeah,
case.
yeah, and phone case. That's that's a good one.
It's like when you would go on Reebok.com and customize those zig techs.
Right.
You remember that in the day?
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The
This is
hockey
like,
version
what
of
the
that.
sweet hell are you talking about?
That's how I would spend
No
my
idea.
time in middle school. I would be on the laptop, like customizing basketball shoes.
Paging through East Bay.
Yeah. Oh,
Bay.
circling what you
East
want.
Bay.
It's classic.
Just a classic.
The good old days.
All right, should we do Fan 5 briefly?
Let's do
quickly?
it.
Damn right we should.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and Remodelers. I like that you've slowly transitioned into calling it B&R.
B&R. That's right.
That's kind of a cool little bit.
Thank you.
First time you said it, I was like, what the hell is... Oh,
Yeah,
got it.
B&R, you know, B&R.
Makes you think, like that three-eyed smiley face.
Yeah, it sure does,
Now
yeah.
I'm enlightened. The Tigers beat the Twins 4-3 in 11 innings. A sac fly by the Tigers was the difference. Rocco got ejected and basically told the ump, you F this up.
Yeah, here's
aggressively.
Rocco. I'm not a racist.
And then he mentioned to the ump that he's not a racist, and the ump's like, that wasn't the dispute at all, but thank you for telling me.
Glad we could clear that up.
Soundbite so much. Yeah.
Did we? Man, this is how bad my memory is. Did we ever find that full interview and why he just all of a sudden yells, "I'm not a racist"?
I got that from a 5-minute montage of Randy Macho Man Savage's best moments.
Yeah.
And that's the whole clip.
All right, if somebody that's listening can find that entire interview so we can figure out the context, why, I assume he's talking to Mean Gene Okerlund there.
Oh, of course he is.
Yeah.
He's
Mean
talking
Gene's
to
the
Mean
best.
Gene, and why does he even remotely feel like he has to tell Mean Gene and the rest of the world, I'm not a racist?
Yeah, that's number one. Number two is this.
Can I ask a question, Macho Man? More questions. I'm sorry about that.
God, Mean Gene
was the best.
He's the best.
Yes.
Oh.
I feel
The
like
best.
he from Minnesota or lived in Minnesota for a period of time.
Did you ever meet him? Who's that? Mean Gene Okerlund.
No, I wish. Growing up, though, I mean, when it was AWA, as a Boy Scout and Cub Scouts, we went to, that was one of our outings a few times a year. I went to that a lot, but never got to meet Mean Gene.
Check this out, Marnie. Born in the Dakotas. He was born in Brookings, South Dakota.
I've been there.
Go Jackrabbits.
But he wrestled at 5'9", 212 out of Robbinsdale, Minnesota.
That's a huge bit.
I'm almost positive he lived in Burnsville for a period of time because I have this memory of people saying he was their neighbor. But he's the best. Those interviews with any of those guys.
any of them.
Obviously, Macho Man was just top notch. But any of those guys. And I wonder how much of that was scripted and how much they just kind of did off the cuff because you had to kind of do some of it.
According to Wikipedia, Mean Gene Okerlund later moved to Minneapolis where he worked for WDGY as a radio host under the alias Gene Leader.
Which became, by the way,
KDWB?
KFAN.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, WTGY, I believe, was 11:30. Is that not
So
right?
if that's the case, none of us are here without Mean Gene Okerlund paving the path.
That's right.
He later left that position to become program director at KDWB. Is this all true? This is Wikipedia.
You're not making that up?
No. Okerlund also worked in Minneapolis for a local television station in the front office.
No kidding.
All right, so he was Minneapolis. All right.
He was KDWB's program director.
Wow, did you know that, Brian?
I had no idea.
Wow.
I feel like we should have his picture on
Now
the
I'm
wall.
blown away.
I don't even know who we're talking about.
You don't know who Mean Gene Okerlund
Oh, man.
is?
You missed. So,
no way you do either.
so the golden age of wrestling, like the 80s, right, where you had Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant and Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior. Mean Gene was this little guy, this little bald guy with a mustache who was like the reporter who would do their interviews.
Okay.
And as they're cartoonish and over the top and saying crazy things, just like the sound bites Chris just played, he played it as straight as possible. Like he was a journalist, right? So like, I have one more question for you, Macho Man. And they're doing their thing. He's trying to interview him like he's Marne Gelner.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mean Gene Marnie.
Macho Man? More questions. I'm sorry about that.
So his character was played as straight as possible, no matter how
That's
ridiculous.
funny.
He was the best.
Do we know if he was like being serious, like trying to be like
No, it was part of the bit, but
he knew.
In the day and age of like pushing those storylines along,
totally,
it was as integral a part as anything in the ring.
Yeah,
No doubt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just brilliant stuff. Oh, just the best straight man ever. But the outtakes are fantastic. When he breaks up, it's just great.
I just like how polite Parker and Taylor are just like nodding their heads like,
Sounds good.
no idea who the hell you're talking about.
We're talking about this small guy with a mustache.
This guy's probably a nice dude.
Yeah, he's probably a good guy.
He died in 2019.
Yeah, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mean Gene.
Sweet soul.
Listen to some more Macho Man.
I'm always jittery. It's my personality to be jittery. It's part of my charm.
You know who Macho Man is?
I mean, I couldn't picture his face in my head, but I can picture that voice and I've heard of that obviously. But there's things on this show where Corey will bring up or something like that, and I'll just be sitting here.
Forget how little you are. Yeah.
Did
you like wrestling at all as a kid? And if
Never.
so you would have been like The Rock or Cena or something, right? John
Monday
Cena?
Night Raw, yeah.
Randy Orton. I do every time I go to a fast food place. I do say my name is Randy Orton, or just Randy. And one time at Raising Cane's, the guy at the cash register's name was Randy, and he gave me a free meal at Raising Cane's because he had the same name as me.
What?
So it paid off once. But every time I don't even think about my own name. I just go right to Randy. And they're like, "Thank you, Randy." And I'm like, "You're welcome." I don't know why.
And here was Parker.
And I'm living now, yeah.
Think of all the meals you missed out on from all the Parkers.
I know, yeah, it's true. Probably more Randys than Parkers out there.
Probably.
But
every time I go to Cane's, I use my real name, and not once have I been given a free meal. Damn it, son of a bitch. All right.
All right, we should break and get this done.
Yeah, let's
There's
play,
time to
right?
play
Let's
the
play.
game. Let's go.
All right, so when we come back, the GOAT, AJ Mansour, the number 1 seed in the 2025 Initials Invitational, takes on Eric Nordquist, Brian Oak, Parker Fox, and Taylor Heisey. And one of you listeners, gets a crack at $97,000. The jackpot is next.
Up next, it's the Initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800